Yo.
He's not going to be able to properly enter unless they actually
Relate.
That's why
It's
Raze
fine.
is so much stronger, even
Okay.
as a solo duelist. 'Cause they can
First
just
ever
satchel
watch
Really
party.
gonna change anything up too much here, and it seems like this could be do it over the
We're a little late. It's fine.
If they are able to pull away a win on Split or Sunset, they've got a great chance here.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking.
MIBR is
at the
running
pistol.
no
The Scene
Sentinel.
has bought Frenzy double flash, so this is going to be a fast round. No map control.
All grouped up into B, they are just contacting forwards. Disrespect shown
What's
as
up,
2 players from
Silent?
SEN. Paranoia held by tens. Gonna have to be a key piece of util. Now the explosion straight through into the side. It's a double satchel. Paranoia matters not. In the close quarters fight, tens. Still active close to the pillar. He needs some help and assistance from the rest of his team. Taking the damage, and finally the reinforcements arriving.
Did I understand anything that happened? No.
Prepared for that pistol. Like I said,
Do we just go
Mazzini
live
goes
and just
Frenzy
skip?
double flash, so they knew that that was going to.
Alright, we just click live.
Sen love
1-0.
playing a retake. Usually they'll have
One
cypher
person's
trips
died.
over there.
They have
So
two
you'll
sheriffs.
know
We're
to
fine.
some degree when MIBR are in. But Sen could easily get caught out by FRZ or by Ardazine here.
And yeah, running and gunning will clear up. FRZ, lovely shot. Rattled across there. JZZ with that one. Plant will still come online into the post plant here. Now, only 3 players left, a lot of damage done to JZZ. You can't think there's too much of a chance. Tuck himself into the off-angle cage, blocks off the retreat at least for the approach now.
Wait, my camera's in a bad
Sentinels
spot.
still being watched as well. Look at that awareness from
Let me
John
change my
QT,
camera.
making sure he's got this guy penned in.
Ten's just paranoia.
Where do
all of his
we?
team.
The satchel through, RGL onto the side. All the pieces accounted for.
Does camera go here?
Is
that where people put their cameras?
So 4 players survive.
Very well dealt with from Sentinels. That's the real discipline and the protocols in terms of how they come back into the round.
I think so,
Ardazine
right?
looked like he could have tried to make a play over towards screens if somebody had been snoozing at the wheel and he caught somebody off guard. That's not the case. Sen are super disciplined. Even Tens throws out the paranoia to clear out like hell, and he knows he's going to blind
Right, I
someone's
watched
team,
the
but
last
that's the
Sentinels
piece of
game
utility they've chosen
this
to throw
morning.
in that situation.
So I went to a Drake and J. Cole concert last night.
Looks amusing, but it's part of the
I
game.
cannot watch it.
So now Sen, I've got
I was so
themselves
happy
some of
to
that,
see
like, close
they moved on.
range weaponry to work with here.
They smoked
It's gonna
Leviathan.
require them to get a bit
on our
more
map
aggressive.
pick
They
on
could
Split.
try a flood defense in this round rather than some big set retake.
going
There's
good
a
so
lot of fight
far.
to this round, despite the economical disadvantage that Sen are working with on the bonus. You think about a map like Split, very close quarters. Smoke. First one propped up here. MIBR still opting into just the contact plays, but a flash through and a pop there. That is that connection. Spraying with Zekin, then a nade, and it's just a follow.
They do that
through
mid
with
play a
Celsius
lot.
right there
With
behind
Celsius
him.
and Zekin.
There's that cleanup.
Celsius plays mid like every round on Split.
Celsius
And Zekin
dropping,
will
opens
just
up
play,
mid.
play off his
QT can be
contacts.
feeling the heat now. Turned up ever so slightly.
It's a little harder
There's
with the
no pace
Stinger though,
increase.
so.
MIBR happy to slow it down.
FRZ gives away that he's playing inside B main, so they know that the 1-3-1 default, the player over towards B, was pushed fairly deep. Now they come away and Sentinels are
Oh my
re-exploring
gosh.
Damage maybe with a rifle, it could have been possible. Sassy also dropped down to 15.
Fine.
There's no way he survives that, but he does.
MIBR, very slow approach to the round, but it looks like they're going to be able to get themselves in a great position to A-split. Tens paranoia.
Tens is by
Stinger,
himself,
anchoring
but
A
low
from
key.
elbow. So much pressure about to come
He's got
There's no
utility.
more util for
He can
MIBR
swing off
really to
his
use to
blind,
try and
maybe.
clear him out of this corner. Here we go. Straight in,
Nice.
again with the
This
stinger.
dude's 1
How many
HP.
bullets left?
1 HP, 1
Pops
HP.
out the ghost as well. No time for the reload. Smoke dropped down to try and at least
Oh my
split up this
gosh.
side. Here's the footsteps, and John QT is right there.
John
behind
QT helped him from heaven.
Seconds dwindling.
Oh no, we're fine, we're
Rattled
fine.
down.
We're fine,
They
we're
have to
fine,
try
we're
and get
fine,
this
we're
down
fine.
with the spike, but already it's dropped down into the smoke. 1v1. Ardazine so low.
Let's go.
And a clutch for John QT.
That was awesome.
I have to question that.
John
Ardazine
QT played
goes
that
for the swing of the
perfectly.
fight there. He had time to plant.
Playing off,
He did.
playing with
I mean, he
Tens,
just
making
gets
sure Tens had
scrambled
help.
in that moment.
Because if
Red Bull
Tens
clutch
dies
coming
on site
through.
there,
John
so
QT
bad for
officially,
them.
but I'm very impressed with what Tens got done there. Stinger kill, finds the perfect time in the peak elbow, throws out a smoke, which is really nice for him to play around, stopped him getting swung, and then he's also able, just with a ghost, to set up a little crossfire with John
But they
to be
might
able to
give
pick
off.
another
We
player.
might start opping. No.
You look at that on the
We had
minimap,
money for
MIBR
op.
are about to crunch 4 players into
Second had
Tens.
money for
It
an op.
doesn't
I
look
was
doable
curious.
for him, yet he still survives.
Really shouldn't have been.
You got the typical two players
Entrance
mid.
into mid. All the bullets rattled
Oh
away.
no,
Zelsis
he
in
doesn't.
trouble. He could really get punished. Really get punished.
He needs to get
hard.
out. You don't want to give him
Oh
phantoms.
my, stalemate. Walking away.
I swear,
wounds
Zelsis is the
inflicted
first
on
one to
either side.
die every time on this map.
Zine almost getting caught by the dog as well.
Yeah,
Meantime,
he
Zeke's
plays like the
tucked into this
hardest part of
corner.
the map.
Fairly unexpected.
But
You've
still,
got
it's
to
kind of
imagine.
annoying to watch him die.
FRZ's pressuring over towards A main. Didn't meet.
I
a
like
trip
this. They have the
necessarily,
read.
But I think saw the cam up
We're
in
slowly
A heaven,
walking over to A.
which John is using just
This
to
is
make
good.
sure that nobody's taking space.
Aussie's going side.
It's
Okay.
another round where MIBR are kind of getting really deep here, starting their exec from a lot of map control.
I like that we're playing
That suggests
slow.
to me that they have a good
We
read
don't
on
want to
how
give them
Sen are playing.
guns. This is
Trailblazers
nice.
try and feign
Fine
like
with
they could be
this.
taking B control.
Previous
Maybe pulling a few rotations
Sentinels
away. This
might
time the
send
strike
like
for MIBR.
Tins or someone W king down
And
mid.
the scale out into heaven, revealing himself.
This is
Sassy
nice,
behind
patient.
Maps, definitely spammable in that spot. They're not ready for it. Celsius
He got
dominates the
two.
smoke angle.
Okay, he got two and they didn't get the
Look at
weapon.
this one here.
Good.
Even close to the default plant spot. Sassy just has to
Nice.
watch his teammates back, which he will. Shuts down Addison. RGL Meister.
Sen are throwing in some different looks. This time, hard anchoring with John Cutie and Sassy. That's not something that we've seen them do too much. Normally, they're playing for A heaven control.
I doubt
But
we'll
really
see
what
any
decides that
chamber.
round is that JSSA is just
Can't
not ready
provide.
for Zelsis
Like,
to
I'm
come
here
into the
as a
smoke. It's
fan
such a risky
watch
decision
partying
from
right now.
Zelsis to walk into it like
Don't
that.
give him too much
And
insight
unfortunately, it was
on gameplay.
just as JSSA was kind of backing off.
Unless the chamber's
There was
involved.
such a serious chance
you
there
know?
for Zelsis to lose that duel, drop a weapon,
Yeah.
snowball into MIBR having an advantage. But not the case.
Tiny differences in the round, but 4-0.
Okay, they got a bulldog. We got a little
Guns online for
advantage.
MIBR now.
The attack side is a very
They have, like,
structured
all
approach
full
from
shield.
MIBR. In almost every round,
Great cam.
they have
They
not
don't
noticed
realize.
this cam. John's had the cam in heaven
Imagine if we.
the whole
Oh
time, and
no,
they just aren't even
omens.
thinking about it.
So then there's two players.
I don't know if he should have pinged there
Zay would
because they didn't see the
contact him
cam.
Play through
Could have
this
just
one.
left the cam up and not
Snake bite,
pings.
nade, or pushes the players
Good.
out into the open wide. And Zed
And now we have Spike.
rips them apart.
That's
Based off the
round.
information that they have there.
Unless we
How
peek
does
this dude one by
MIBR
one.
get it? Whoa! 2K from FRZ.
FRZ.
Okay.
The spike still down.
Okay, they're both
and these players
mid.
up towards
Tins
B
might be
heaven
able to get
mid,
the timing.
Undetected as yet. Not great
Okay, they're-
info on where they are.
Tins
although
and Zekin
RGL
might play this
stomping around
together.
in Vents is going to give away
Oh,
the spot.
okay. We know they're
Though,
Vents.
maybe enough chaos
They
strewn
can't
into
be
the round
anywhere
for
else.
MIBR to stand that chance.
You have a raise nade.
So difficult to retrieve the spike.
Surely
Tins is coming
he just
around
dumps
behind.
raise nade in there and we win.
I don't know, when gliding right over their heads.
Oh, the nade was a little late.
Trying to fight them right behind. One for one.
Oh, this is kind of hard.
30 seconds. Made all the noise in the world.
Oh, okay.
Almost doable.
That wasn't the best
We saw
crossfire,
RGL
but
go crazy for MIBR in the game against Cloud9. They don't want to offer him too many of the chances to be able to get
13-0.
that, but 5 in a row from Sentinels.
is that what I'm seeing?
As good a start as you could hope for.
The cam in this round giving them full info that there were players on A ramp.
It is our
allowed
map
them
there.
to do a re-clear. But it's really rare that you see a re-clear that doesn't involve Sky utility.
Yeah, like a flash.
That was a raise nade and a snake bite, and they
Tekken
just
had, like, a
completely cleared
2
Mazine out
KD.
of the position. And
on
Mazine, unfortunately,
Was it split?
trying to
Last
call
time they
these
played
super
split
disciplined,
yesterday?
slow 1-3-1 defaults for MIBR. Not only is he kind of getting outread by Sentinels, who are being very mobile on defense and changing up their setups, he's also got caught in that round, sat at the bottom of the scoreboard 0-5. This is going to be tough.
I'm out.
It is going to be difficult for MIBR to come up with a
I
game plan that
originally
works
didn't
here.
know, like I didn't
That's
understand
the trouble with
why
trying
they
Go
subbed
explosive,
Pinkata
increase
out
that
for
tempo
Celsius,
off the rip,
but it
as soon as
makes
barriers
sense
go
now
down.
because they've been
Sentinels
running
have to
double
play
smokes a
retake.
lot,
Supportive
and John
detail's always
QT
there
on
as well, to make
Sentinel
sure
allows
there
him
is
to
a
like
player anchoring. For
IGL
example,
easier
out into elbow. Tens likes to play
because the
there,
Sentinel
sometimes
is
Sassy.
just it's easier to
Usually
IGL.
gonna
You're
be
doing
smokes to
less.
support them, or maybe even just really
So,
far back defensive trips.
I don't
This is
think
the real
Pinkata was
issue
the
you run
best
into,
smoker,
honestly.
for being
You
honest. He was like a Sentinel
Start
man.
playing against Sentinels on split.
So having
It's like
Zelsis
home
allows
field
them to
advantage.
double
They
smoke
put
way
so much
easier.
work into this one particular
Just
side
better for the
of
comp.
map, alternating the setups, and they're so
Alright,
well drilled of how they
they've
play.
got Raze and Astral. I doubt they commit their
MIBR
Viper ult.
don't need many rounds.
They might,
on
but
this half, but they do need some.
Yeah, you can't just sit at the goose egg.
I guess they go all or nothing with ults here. Either save it for Vandal round or commit it triangle
That's going to be
round.
landing into vents. Late trip. Put down by John QT, but a side gained and gathered, and Exactly what I was saying prior. I mean, Sen are perfectly happy to give you all the space.
We
here because
retake
they're so
A
drilled
all
with
the
retake
time.
protocol.
Now, this
It's like
one, though, might get a little difficult because
our
of the pit that
signature
FRZ 's
as
thrown down.
Sentinels.
And the showstopper.
They don't even fight for it very
Zeo
often.
close here.
Speaking of that,
Trying to re-clear him. Yeah, there's a smoke in his face. He hears
No
him.
way.
So, hey!
He only got
Against the
one.
wall, rebounds is traded.
Could it be worse?
1-for-1 is actually not that bad there for Sentinels. Sassy
Could be worse.
Seekers can help them re-clear this pit.
We have Phantoms. We have 3 Phantoms, which is really good for this fight brawl.
Offloaded. A lot of utils to try and win this
Second.
round.
Second. Shoot that.
That's the rocket.
Nice.
And just catch
Oh,
it onto the
this is
heels of the scene.
perfect.
In through the smoke, shotguns abound. Last player left is
Let's go.
And he can't stand that pressure. Sentinels
Too
too
easy.
good.
So beautifully done by Sen there. And it's brutal to watch from MIBR's perspective
Oh,
because
good.
that's an eco round, but they feel like it's winnable. They got in onto the plant, so they use the pit. They use the
Am I
showstopper.
crazy for
They
thinking
use
that Sentinels
big
can win like
tools
the whole
that they would
tournament?
want here.
They can win
Cosmic
Madrid.
Divide as well.
Yeah. And it was winnable, but the outplay there from Zekken to dodge the rocket, get a kill off the back of the Seekers, pop his own ultimate,
And I still
then come in
think
off the back
Zekken
after
is
he
going to be
made
the best player
FRZ
one
out
of these
the center
years.
corner. I mean,
He's
just
still
a
young,
glorious
but I think
round from
he's
Zekken.
better than Demon 1. He's better than
And
something.
unfortunately,
He's better than all these players. He just hasn't been on a good team. Okay,
team play requires a
team has
little
been
bit of
good, we just
individualism.
been losing.
Sen have got it.
So I guess that means we're a bad
Unfortunately
team,
for MIBR, that
but
is.
if Zekken was on a good team like Demon 1,
Look at the way they adjust the setups again.
he could have very easily gotten the MVP.
Pit into mids, adjustments with the trips. Or
Maybe
the
that's
forward
just me
speed.
being
It
a
funnels MIBR
super
now
fan,
in through
but
B main. It's going to be putting
I like Zekken.
a lot of emphasis onto John QT with his setups. And now
Nice. Okay, that's
Too good
fine.
for one. I mean, there's a player above him and to the side at the bottom of the smoke.
That was
What is
ugly,
going
but
on?
Phantom moment.
run and gun.
Just spraying whilst strafing from side to side there.
They're just doing a cross. We have
Bruce gets the
smokes.
plant off, but you gotta think,
We smoke off the
again,
cross and fight one person,
so
and we're fine.
damn hard. Mazine, B main control.
Sentinels. We have Viper Orb and Omen smoke.
MIBR, you gotta take some
We
risks
smoke
in
off
this
one side.
situation.
Yes, we're gonna fight
Scenario.
Astra. Smoke
Can't
it and
just let
fight
them
Astra.
play for the retake optimally. There's one. Trade was a bit delayed, but Tens eventually gets it labored in the process. Sassy with a defuse, sticking half already. The win conditions are just dwindling. Sentinel
Yeah,
up to
Zekken
7.
started silver.
Mazine
He
gonna
was.
wanna save this
So the
gun.
story is he started silver, but he was like not trying.
Sentinels, they
Like when
are
he
the
first started playing
favourites
Valorant,
in
he
this
wasn't like
play.
trying to rank up. He played with his friends a
They
lot.
have looked phenomenal
Like
on
if
the
he like
defense side
solo
of
queued and
split.
stuff, he probably would have started higher.
But I was expecting there to be
But yeah,
more moments
started
from
silver.
this for
I was gonna
MIBR
do
to
like
be able to
a
get some
big
impact in these
USA
rounds.
documentary
It's just
thing on
looked
Zekken,
clinical
but
from Sentinels.
so much work.
I'd be looking at one
There's
of the
not many
fastest
clips of
maps
him
we've
yet.
seen in America. I don't know what that is, but
He started
they're
off
our
playing
finest minds
melee.
on the job, probably.
Notice how they've moved their defensive setup again. John Cutie was anchoring
Professional.
B.
Like he went
the
to
previous
tournaments for
round.
melee.
This time moves his setup back over
Like
towards
Smash.
A.
Yeah.
Very difficult to get a read on exactly what's going on when your players on the outsides of the map
Okay,
play
Saucy's
such
playing
kind
onside
of
A.
passive positions. I mean, look at the way that these players are positioned over here. It's very far away from the action. Generally
Pretty
speaking,
default.
MIBR, the people
So
holding
we
the
got
outsides
more
of the map
people
are
on
gonna
A
play
side this
really
time.
disciplined. But that also means you don't get a good read on who's anchoring where. You know, you interact with the Cypher utility very late in the round.
Can you guys hear the audio fine?
FRZ's going to try to make something happen with a slightly more aggressive lurk on A ramp. Here. But his toes have been seen.
Spotted, betrayed.
Feet picks for free?
That's just out of pocket.
Yikes.
Okay.
What are they?
45
MIBR's
seconds.
chilling.
They know that FRZ is
I
there.
guess they're
They're not
ending
using
A.
the
They're doing
Sky
an A
Cloak to
split.
flush him out.
But we have 3 people in A. This is
Made
good.
To try and commit over towards A. You can see the spikes making its move.
3
in
people
ground
A.
over towards it, but Sentinels are not giving up this space.
Let's see what Saucy can do. Is he gonna pop flash and then swing heaven?
Dash forwards, kill trip. John QT is to set up an adjustment you can. Read this one.
Okay,
Tap
you
into
gotta
the
stay
wall.
alive, Saucy.
Reveals all.
Don't peek.
Wow, Sassy to get
Just
the
buy
one pick,
time.
and now just evacuates, backing away. Spike dropped down into a really unfortunate location, playing within the smokes.
This is
Eventually Will
nice.
start to fade here. Players walking
This is
up onto
so
the sides,
nice.
but look at it. Players don't know which
no.
way to look here. For MIBR, it's just
Fine, we're fine.
impossible. There's no easy fight granted.
Swing him heaven.
There's eventually going to be the triple face with a satchel to set it all up. Oh,
The satchel.
8-0. It's clinical.
My hair is so bad
It's a
right now.
masterclass.
It absolutely is. And you got to remember as well that MIBR are playing last year's meta. There was a lot of talk from the
8-0.
desk about how they didn't really like the solo Sky, but I think it goes even a little deeper than that because Sentinels are also playing solo Sky, right? In terms
This
of
might be the
initiators
first
they
year
have.
I'm happy to be a
But the fact that you
Sentinels
know
fan.
what MIBR are going to do,
Because even though we got 2-0'd by
seeing it
Loud, the
all
maps were
last year,
close.
there is nothing new really that MIBR can pull out on this side
Like
of
a
the map.
few
or
rounds
even
is
the other
close.
that you haven't experienced. And Sen's comp is so good.
Yeah,
at
it's
being
gonna be a
able to
quick
shut down
stream.
what
Well,
MIBR
I'll
are
also
going
be
for.
streaming at 9 when they play again
need
against G2.
Something huge here.
But
I don't know what that is, but
Mitch on the
I'm gonna
desk was
take a
asking
break
Artesine
in
to
between.
step
I don't want to
up
watch
and be the
G2
big
and
player,
MIBR.
or at least to have a better
I've got homework
interaction with
that
those
I'm gonna
first
try
kills
to
and first
do.
deaths.
yeah.
We saw RGL, the
Binge
Wrigglemeister.
streams.
He was wriggling all over them in the Cloud9 game. But
Got the
it just
potential.
there haven't been any moments where individuals can shine in this map so far for MIBR because the team shutdown has been so severe.
I wonder if Celsius. Yeah, okay,
So
Celsius
gaps
is
for them to
second.
work with.
Rotating.
Updraft dash in through. Artsine is going to grant to the site. Plant online. Nade forwards.
They're just gonna wait it out. Set up their retake.
Artesine planted for heaven.
What? How are they all going down here? I mean, Nade's just popping off all over.
Wait,
the
what?
place.
Just spam
What
from
just
heaven
happened?
kills Artesine and then another nade coming through.
Did Zekin get 2 with the nade?
Paranoid to clear it out. Got a retreat here, close, tuck to the corner. Zekin, this guy is on one right now. He knows what a player is. The
Oh no.
Transfer from
No,
Azim, but it's just
okay.
one man. What can you do? Not much,
okay.
man. Not much.
He swung before Zekin was ready to help him.
It is Sentinels 9-0. They don't even look
I want to
stressed.
replay.
Nah. There's nothing that MIBR are doing now. In fact, it looked better earlier on in the game, where they were adding in more contact plays and trying to find the gaps because they were assuming Sentinels were playing offside.
Zekin has a 3 KD.
But at this point,
Timeout.
yeah,
I want a
it's
replay
time
of that
for the
nade.
tactical timeout. But even if MIBR get 3 on their attack side,
Machine.
Like, why? You shouldn't have died to a race
How
nade like that.
Artsine. No gaps for them to work with.
Did he
Updraft
shoot
dash
them,
in
or was it a
through.
nade?
Artsine is gonna grant to the site. Plant online.
He was planting out in the
Nade forwards. JZZ
open.
wants to really play. I mean, Nade's advantage he potentially had.
Artesine
And then he threw a
planted-
nade, okay.
Got a retreat here.
Wow.
Close.
I think there's got to be more in terms of
They planted
trying to
out in the
contact around
open.
the map just a little.
And we just
because
spammed through
I
the
think
smoke.
MIBR have got
Their
stuck
phantoms.
in the last kind of
13-0?
4 rounds of just pouncing on a site.
Imagine.
at all.
13-0 would
They
be
don't really
awesome.
know who's anchoring. They don't really know where the trip setups are. And I think that when
That's
Sen
so
are
like
playing,
demoralizing for
because
map
they
2
do like
for
to fall
MIBR.
offsides fairly
13
easily
now.
and play for the retake,
That'd be good.
there should be some space that opens up. You know, if the Cypher setup is over towards A, and you
Our
have
whole
that
team's got like a
ramp
2 KD.
lurk that finds the camera, then maybe you can get one of your other smokes players out towards B.
They only have Astral.
Trying to play for the aggressive lurks on either side of the map.
You almost have
and see who
Skyle.
comes out with the goods. It sounds a bit desperate, but I think that might be their best opportunity at this point. It is desperation time for MIBR.
Yeah.
On this map, at least.
It's so sad that MIBR made it farther than Leviathan.
Banning that against Sentinels.
Like Leviathan can also 13-0 MIBR.
MIBR time to get a little bit quirky with the timing.
Just how the-
but it looks like this is again another all-in approach. Flash.
How it was played out.
Big connection, and Tens is there to
Tens is
instantly
just
respond. He drops him.
expecting
JJZ
that.
unable to lead the initiative.
That's
here
the
for
first
rest of
time
the
they've
team.
had
Still
someone
gonna
pushed
follow
up
through.
ramps.
Attempt to at least
I like it.
get a bit of that space, but another first
That's why they
kill
weren't
does not go
expecting
their
it.
way.
They never
Tens
fight ramps like that.
Still here, bullets. Rattling.
Usually they're super passive A.
Jump
Now we have
spot,
3
getting that
A
info,
site.
seeing the one player
What a
here.
read.
is the answer
We have
again
no
for
mid
IBR?
control. That's a little.
Backing away. Minute 10 on the clock.
And because this
It's a little
round, they
worrisome.
started 5 towards A ramp. Soon as they lose Chase's A, they have no options everywhere
No,
else.
no prior map control has been gained by a player lurking.
Yeah,
It's
they don't
just-
know. Zekin could have walked down mid. They, you know, the Sentinels players might be inside B main right now, ready for this. It's very difficult.
Yeah,
Artesine
very aggressive
could make
omens.
something happen on an aggressive
Omen
lurk towards
plays.
A. They didn't see the Cypher.
Maybe what they're relying
I guess
on,
we
but
don't.
Generally, John and Tens are going to be on opposite sides.
I
of
mean,
the
they
map.
have a lot of map control, but
difficulties.
the way we're set up,
Desk was talking
Kinda
about
doesn't
these
matter.
solo sky comps. Just a little
It's
bit
not
dated at this
ideal.
point. MIBR forced to just double up.
we have 3 people just sitting A.
Two positions.
Oh my
Arjun Meister was
God.
already.
That's quite incredible, that timing.
He just
Couldn't
knew.
have been more perfect for Zekin.
that off the cam?
I'm not 100%.
Yeah, not too sure either, but on QT.
Yeah, did he dry ult
Now there's
that?
his presence here, but time.
He just knew.
Oh, it's completely against him. 12 seconds. Going down to almost nothing. Lovely kill for FRZ.
It's fine.
Off the plan. Mazine doesn't
Honestly, just wait
doesn't
for your
commit.
teammates and play
Finally, though,
retake.
bit of trust in his teammates, at least to have his back, but it's a really unorthodox plan location. In this post
Don't have
plan,
any
relies heavily on these
smokes.
heaven players. This fight is coming up. It's gonna be
We
critical.
don't
It's
have
gonna
any
be vital.
smokes.
Very
a
deep
Cypher
onto the
cage.
ankle. Artazine is forwards, and he's trying to pounce. Lovely movement. Isolates one. Isolates the next. And this is what they needed. That individuality. Camp broken. Leaving a
Oh,
jump
that's
QT.
embarrassing. That's just embarrassing.
But the
Zelsus
round
was
should
sitting
be
there.
sealed, John.
Guess
Not
just
too
whiffed.
much you can do here.
Oh, we had the omen blind. We had an omen blind right here. Right here.
Artazine coming up.
Okay.
He's forwards.
This dude
They
dies.
try
This dude dies. Alright, just use your omen blind. Did he already omen blind?
very deep onto the isolates one.
No, he had his omen blind.
Artazine
You know he's here after this dude dies.
trying to
Just omen blind him and then swing him.
lovely movement. Isolates one.
But we did that
Do
instead.
here.
So sad. We're winning still.
It's important the Sentinels
big
don't
deal.
take their foot off the gas completely.
I mean,
Like I said,
13-0
both
would have
of
been
these teams
nice.
should be better on the defense side. But any round has just been, I mean, so far
got
away
light
from
shield.
coming back until that 3K.
Painstaking, and it just gets even worse off the rip. I mean,
Oh,
the
he's
first
just
kills going Sentinels'
spraying.
way every single
That's
time.
disgusting.
And JCC there isn't even in a super committed position. They know that they're going for a
Delsis.
ramp control, spam when the wall goes up, and Sassy's got a perfect angle.
I thought Zelsus was gonna go up
Again,
ropes
Everybody still holding hands
by
to the
himself.
aiming show.
That would have been so bad.
Pause. Grab the orb. Trailblazer broken, but full reinforcements arriving. The cavalry is here. The call is made from SEN. They want to re-clear this one. Forwards. Artazine
Created.
leading it, but 10.
Perfect.
Onto the
Perfect.
high ground, the collapse and pincer maneuvers. It's just elite.
They're just
RTL.
playing so good.
The lone
They're playing with each
survivor.
other so good. They'll take one gunfight and then a teammate will come from like
There's just
behind
no
and just
world,
kill
is there?
everybody.
There's just no world.
What, 10 swung from
It's
elbow
tough
or
in
was it
this
heaven?
position
I don't know,
for
they're just playing
MIBR
so good.
because You want to still
Awesome.
believe, but when you're down 9-1 and you're in a 1v4,
You know it's going to be 10-1.
and the rest of your teammates are sat there quietly,
Stewing.
30
yeah,
seconds left.
thinking about the next map, maybe even as well.
Put
It
it 2
is
times here.
tough. And this is grueling play-ins that we've got coming up.
Whatever.
MIBR playing back-to-back matches.
I usually watch
after
games
beating
like
or
10
losing
seconds left.
to
20 minutes
Sentinels.
after they started, so you can skip everything. Skip through
We still have another one instantly after.
breaks and stuff.
It is that marathon. Really. I mean,
I very rarely watch live.
test that endurance, test the form.
But
as
since
well
I'm
going
streaming
into each of
it,
these matches, but for now it's all Sentinels.
Watch live.
Last
And I feel bad
round
for
in the
MIBR
half.
too, because I can definitely say
Gotta head
I
out.
underrated MIBR coming
See
into
you,
this
bro.
season. From
Yeah.
what we've seen of them in kickoff so far, they did such a great job at responding in that Cloud9 game. And maybe if they'd started defense on split, maybe this could have been.
I didn't see map picks. Do you guys know the map picks for this?
But at the
like, map
moment,
to-
they
oh.
are getting slammed.
Yeah.
Ascent and Sunset? I hate watching Ascent.
Systematic
It's so
dismantling,
boring.
Really.
It's so boring.
Setups, adjustments,
Unless
there's no
Loud's
heavy
playing
read
it and
for
they're running
MIBR
like
here.
Phoenix.
At this point, it's just relying on that individuality.
But why am I watching so many
They carve
Ascent
out a
games?
path into mid.
recently?
Seekers drop down. Celsius has to respect that one now. Backs away entirely.
You got a Molly kill?
It was comboed, I think, with a nade from the
What?
other side of the map. That was second.
Another Viper
How
nade
is
combo.
just the
They did that
simplest
against
of combos
Leviathan
finding
on
the
a
big four at
bind.
the beginning of the round.
The
JCC's
Viper
first death
raise
ratio
nade.
must be off the charts right
So
now.
good.
It's frantic by MIBR. I mean, they see it's the slightest.
They're
of
just
weaknesses
playing
or
off each
potential
other's
for a kill,
utility.
and they all just try and jump onto it. Leads to those openings
I'm
happening.
a
for
little
them.
worried for Zelsus.
Remember, there's one player.
He's got a
anchoring
kill trip,
onto the site. His entire time,
but
Celsius, he retreated.
other than
slowly
that, it's not
here
looking too
to
hot.
divide the map. At least into the side. Paranoia sent flying. Look for the repeat. You can hear the footsteps all around him. They just don't know where
He just
it
played
is.
ring
Good
around the
instant
Rizzy.
response from
I love that.
FRZ. Pretends he's lurking, contacting into the angle. Finds himself
Alright, we got a
3-1.
smoke.
Planted.
Plays left alive
Okay,
for
there's
MIBR,
nothing really
the
good to
final round
smoke.
of this half.
Zekken is very carefully clearing. Sassy tried to do the same. and
Where's
got caught.
Zekken?
FRZ
Just
on
wait
an
for
interesting
Zekken. Just wait for
off angle.
Zekken.
Taking down his former teammate from ancient times.
Second. It's not playing with 10s yet.
What's okay?
Actually,
Info.
there could be a player up into heaven. Pulse.
One there.
That's spot 2, not too sure, but the info may be there with the ping. Satchel, kill. There from Mazzy. 10s. 1v2. It's too much for him to tackle. Even with
Okay,
that momentum
Zekken's also
slate,
been
so
doing
second
this a
round
little too
for
much.
MIBR. The question
I don't know if you
being,
guys watched
will
the
it be
Breeze map they
enough?
played, where Zekken got a kill and walked all the way around the map. When Spike was planted. Spike was planted and he decided to go all the way around. He didn't have time to help his team at all. And like this round again,
For MI, it's
he's
too
going
much
so
kill.
slowly.
MIBR. Final
Like Spike
round
is
of
down
this
and he's
half.
shift walking so slowly.
Round for MIBR.
I mean, I guess they could have been heaven.
For MIBR in
But
the final round
Saucy
of
was
this
heaven,
half.
like watching heaven.
The play-ins, but Zelsis is confident that their chances.
Maybe it's like a thing. They want Zekken coming in slower.
Oh, I
to
definitely
watch
think that
flanks.
Sentinels is a favorite of playing. Like,
He's been
you
playing
know,
really
Loud,
slow
100 Thieves,
on
Lev, us,
retakes.
like, you know, outside of
Not a bad thing.
all things considered, every team in NA is really stacked and really good. Like, I think NA is like the best region, but outside of that, I do think our group was like the hardest group. So, you know, we're coming into play in full confidence. Obviously, we lost to Loud pretty closely. Like, if you look back the game, it was really close split, really close on Ascent, considering the rounds or whatever, the mistakes we made, stuff like that. No
Someone needs to nerf
discredit to
this
them.
flick.
Like, Loud earned that game, they won it. But I think for us, like, we're still like, you know, it could swing either way in our group. But now that, you know, we made play in, I think we're the favorites for sure.
We're the favorites. Let's go. That's what I like to hear.
It is really important that Sentinels perform in matches that super matter, like this, like the play-ins that they're in currently. Because it's one thing to be the favorites and to feel really good about how you're performing, but you've also got to bring it in these massive
I want to
moments
play
and
Loud
put
again,
down the competition
really
and make sure
badly,
that you don't
because I
get
think we
upset.
can beat
And
them.
at the moment, it's not like Sentinels came into
I don't know
this
what
thinking it's
the
just
brackets are
MIBR.
gonna look like.
Like, they have
I tried
put on a
finding them on
masterclass
Google.
performance on this defense side.
I mean, they've
I
got a lot
cannot
to
find
achieve
them.
this year with the expectations that get weighed against them. Previous year wasn't good at all in the slightest. Same can be said for MIBR. These are two teams that
NA
they are trying to get that
Hokium?
chance of redemption.
Yes,
This is what they're
sir.
out for. They don't want to end it early. You know, yes, bad outcome for this first match doesn't mean the end of the world for the play-ins, but it does make it significantly harder for Sentinels. They are in full control of the situation right now. It's 10-2.
I think you
Just around
put it
the
on
rest of the
2x
match.
speed and let it run
Redemption is going to
until
work
it goes
both
to
these teams.
live.
They're both trying to rewrite their reputations from 2023 and carve out new identities for themselves.
Okay, now we're live.
But the expectations are still quite different. For MIBR, being competitive is a huge step up. For Sentinels,
Zeken's going
they're looking
light
actually
shield and not
to
buying
win, to go
anything.
to Madrid, to make it out of the play-ins.
Okay, he went light shield, satchels.
Pistol. MIBR dominating B main control at the beginning, but there's double flash set up.
insanity. Jay says, hey,
Why is this so
dodges
laggy?
it and just turns them into mincemeat.
That just lagged. I didn't get to see the clip.
Sick setup. Anticipated that reclear completely. Knew what was coming. Things get difficult, but
Get plant
MIBR
money.
have also lost a lot of information. They've
give up
given
the
up
map.
B site completely. They've given up
I
mid.
don't try to
So
win
there
this.
is
I
the
just try to get
potential here
plant
for
money.
Tenz or John QD to just catch people
But
on
maybe
unexpected
they're better.
timings. MIBR are going to have to play tight together here.
Opting to
Good.
Side by side, side by side. The running and gunning will do it. Tap
Like-
from tens, but 3 players.
Oh,
Tens
plant
and
money would be so
Tangles.
nice.
Smoke dropped.
Yeah.
Plant. I'm gonna push this one back, Trailblazer. Be there.
Did he get
Avoided
stunned?
the
No.
dodge, another smoke on top of it. In through the
Nice.
smoke. Wow, I mean,
1v2, right?
ahead of the
1v1.
Done. 1v1.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That was his last
safe
bullet.
hands from Arzine.
The last bullet he shot through
barely.
the smoke and hit. That was super
Well done by
laggy.
Arzine at the end there for saving that round. But MIBR looking a bit
They must won.
loose.
Far ahead of everyone there. There was no follow-up of him just running.
This opening to the round though, beautiful from MIBR.
Did he? So I'm curious how he got there.
Smoke there.
How did Raze get there?
To make it out of the play-ins. Here comes the
Okay, so
pistol.
he just walked up on the smoke.
MIBR dominating.
Of
Interesting.
everyone there. There was no follow-up of him just running.
This opening to the round though, beautiful from
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Why is my Wi-Fi so bad?
first half. MIBR are going to focus
we're
up,
fine.
make sure that they convert those rounds after setting up their game plan so well at the front.
Ooh, we're
at the
running
start, the
2
first, like,
Vandals
5
here.
seconds.
Oh,
Here's another round where
MIBR
the
is.
same story has to happen.
I
Right?
thought
You
we
have a
won. I
massive
forgot he
advantage.
shot
You
us.
got to play tight to close it out. You can't allow
The
Sentinels
last bullet.
any edge into this.
Who's
It's gotta be
running?
so clean.
So
to
the
pull off this
Rays and
comeback.
Jet.
Cover going out.
Util combo. A through one side. Nice timing there from RGL, and that is clean. And what you want to see, if you made in Brazil.
5 people died in like 2 seconds.
Perfectly clean.
That's alright. We tried.
They didn't manage to load the kills into somebody with a huge ultimate, but if they can get the Cosmic Divide online at some point soon, that'll be really useful for retake situations.
Just started spraying and killing people.
One enemy remaining.
Excellent timing, yeah. Excellent timing from RGL.
Now we're taking a look at Sentinels, set up to go for some kind
Yeah, they
of
have 2
pressure.
Vandals for a bonus round here.
JZZ and Mazine to receive.
Not looking the
Time
best.
we see the guns in the hands of Sentinels and their attack sides.
Scout
That's
No.
a lovely one. 10's falls almost immediately.
Did we
That
just
is
dry
real
peek
early.
Rams?
Mazine uses the dog in the first 3 seconds of the round, and JZZ just swings instantly.
They flash or did he
Eager
just
to
peek
take
it?
These fights. Flex a bit of that muscle and firepower.
Let's
That
go,
is
Zelsis.
a really interesting way to deal with it. The jiggle peek onto the corner is common enough. A wide face evens it out 4-4. Even baiting the dash out of Ardazine, thinking there was going to be something else to it.
It's a difficult round to approach without 10s on the board.
Okay, they
No
left
response.
A.
Not having access to them means you have so many different angles to worry
If
about.
we win these fights,
John
Heaven,
and Sassy looking like they wanted
be
to
big.
pressure ramp there for a moment.
looks like we're
Sassy
just gonna
still has the
do a dog
Trailblazer.
for info.
These players are close.
Oh,
though.
no.
Free clearing,
Far
the
up.
timing, indecisive from Sen.
Okay, okay, we're
But
fine.
now they've committed.
Yeah, all play.
It's the right- it's the right
leading the
play.
charge onto the site.
Give sight.
have
Are they
a bit of control
expecting?
of main wrapped around Zelsis.
Nice. Okay, traded. It's fine.
For the 1-3 versus 3 here. The post-plan positioning
With
is not
3
good
back
from Sentinels.
sight,
Gonna have to take some
kinda
magical
ugly.
moments for them to try and bail themselves out
We're gonna
of
have
this
to
one
fight
here.
something.
Containment by MIBR. Got every angle watched for.
Nice.
Every angle,
We saw
but
him. We saw him. We
second.
saw him. Get off the
Sprays them
cam.
through, 30 health to his name, and FRZ he's left alone with the
What?
Spectre.
Zekin's satchel
Saves
swings
the
and then
upgrade.
where he just kills him.
Nasty angle.
That's ludicrous.
Ooh.
That is ludicrous. Sentinels were in such an uncomfortable position. 3 in elbow. They were looking
You
to try
guys
to
should
flash
have
off cam
seen
contact and
Sentinels
then
on
realized that
Bind.
They were, gonna get
They
pushed
were
on
like
screens.
triple
They're
faking
forced to
with your.
accelerate, and then somehow
Legit, they were like triple,
Second
quadruple
manages to
faking.
spray down 2.
I've not seen that many fakes in one round. And they were
right
doing it
before
like
he
every
gets
time.
punished By FRZ peeking
Yeah,
screens.
it worked pretty well.
Not too bad though for MIBR. That was their bonus. They've done some
Okay, they've got
damage
an
to the
op
Sentinels'
with Artisan. Where's he
And
playing?
after
He's playing B.
as the operator.
We're
on
set up
site,
A.
looking to try to fight in front of this Viper setup.
Are
over
we
on
peeking
B.
it? Oh god.
With every round lost, the gap slowly closes. It's a little bit more suffocating.
Wonder if we're expecting the op.
Just deep here. Both TPs committed. There was a stun. The Trailblazer, he is lucky to be alive.
And if that forces people from Sentinels to back off, you have to be aware of
Hmm.
this off angle that's happening over towards B. This line, interesting interaction with how it works with the Viper wall there. Although it looks like
Scout just
they're managing to avoid it, circumventing Artazine and his impact.
Through plays into mid RGL. Tucked
I mean, we're
into
just
the
doing an
box.
A split,
Potential
right?
danger here
Are we
for
gonna?
him.
I don't
He's
know.
refreshing
A split into
mid-angle
3
here.
people.
In a lot of trouble. Here's the noise cues that are being made. FRZ now.
This dude will
wants
get
to step
traded
up.
out. I'm not too
This
worried.
angle, this
So
angle,
alone.
this angle, double drop down. Cleans up.
What? We
That's
didn't
huge.
clear that?
Exactly what the doctor ordered for MIBR.
We didn't clear that.
Just a solo play, tucking in the corner, taking a gamble pays off.
What?
To be the solo plays across the map.
Are we really not
Celsius
expecting
getting
that?
MIBR is
Left.
exactly.
That's not even like an off angle. People play there.
Tapping the drop down. Oh, FRZ missing the timing on that one. So
We're fine. We're fine.
there's space there for them.
3v5.
20 seconds left though. This
Now
is
we're
it.
going
Gotta get a
B.
move on if you are Sentinels here.
We can
RGL,
smoke off
the
op
expected
maybe,
plays
right?
across definitely
The
does
smokes
now
we
from the
have.
sound. Cues, a bit of a trail, sold
2v5,
out.
we're fine, we're
Drops
fine, we're
one,
fine.
Spike hits the deck. Follow up from Zelsis is there.
If we can deal
But
with
they
this
have to
op.
contend with
5
main.
seconds.
This position of Ardazine, he sees the barrel and nails the head. John QT swarmed and approached every angle. MIBR surviving. 4 players intact. The guns are there. The economy can get a bit of breathing room.
No way.
Yeah, that's massively important for MIBR.
I think they thought
and
they
what wins
cleared
at the
it.
end of the day
'Cause
is
he
not
did
some
look
kind of,
down, but he
you know,
didn't look
fantastic set play on the defense,
close
but
enough
it's
for the very far right.
a tiny little area uncleared by Sen as they did that double drop into Vet.
let me know if you need heat.
I mean, honestly, if I'm playing ranked, I don't clear that.
Possibly be the most likely angle for Sentinels to not clear.
This angle's a brutal one.
And they double drop down to make sure if there is somebody in vent, they can get that trade kill.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes it happens, but it can be a bit of a view model diff.
Spike planted.
Sometimes the gun ends up blocking a player in that angle. That's why they
Yeah.
get so much value, but in that case, it was a huge step.
Recalling a
And
timeout.
with MIBR being so many rounds down, they're willing to take those kind of risks.
I thought it was
You
a
saw
timeout.
the kind of two
I was
people
gonna make
covering mid,
ramen,
RGL and FRZ,
so I could
were
eat
both
ramen
taking
while
those
playing.
kind of risks. RGL
But I was
just
late.
ready to fight inside a
I
smoke,
forgot I
and
had to
FRZ
make a
tucked himself in
thumbnail
a corner,
before streaming.
hoping not to get cleared. Sen's attack side on this map has certainly
Getting
not
too
looked as good as their
comfortable.
defense.
I just
And
don't
that's why
think
we
our
were saying
attack is
there were
as
chances for MIBR if
fleshed
they got
out
enough at the
as
half
our
and won
defense.
the pistol. Well, they got the pistol, but only 2 at the half. That does make things
It makes things
very tough.
difficult, but not.
It is weird though because they don't have a sentinel, so we should, like our lurks and stuff should
Take
be
one at a time.
should be getting some value.
One step at a time. Big ults
But
online.
we really haven't.
JZZ with a showstopper.
They're anchoring pretty
Definitely use that to try and
heavily.
react, maybe play a bit more riskily on some certain angles as well. You can get
Ooh,
away
we're
with
forcing
murder.
up some stingers.
Not worried about stuns connecting or being cleared out.
Okay.
MIBR are also finding the first pick.
It's a light
with
buy. We can
much
still
higher
do vandals
consistency than
next
they
round.
were in the first half. They took down 10s at the beginning of one of the rounds very quickly.
Tight burst of the bullets. An attempt to punish across with the Trailblazer. Sassy setup. Paranoia.
he's
sliding
staying.
through. Molly at the feet though. Try and stop
Oh,
them. What a no-scope.
no!
Oh my, pure reaction.
He did
to play
not
here from
need that
Azzy. You can
kill.
hear the sound cue of that one with the Satchel's gliding through the air, but the side is gathered and gained now for Sentinels.
It was such an awesome setup too. Sassy flashed.
Yeah,
heaven
it was
and
really
from
good.
ramp
Like
as
that
if
was a good play by
Zakin was gonna
Sentinels.
push from that
Just
angle.
unlucky.
Really
Like the fact that he
disguising the
stayed there with the
back.
op, we should have been able to punish.
Now Tens with the reposition.
Just
It
the
was
no
spotted.
scope.
As he should be aware of this. Recall cleared. Called by MIBR. Ardazine hoping to just hold
Ugh.
any sort of aggressive push that
They
just
might
come from
push
behind.
this. John
Flash
Cutie
through
might
from
push.
Sassy
We'll see.
again.
Good anti-flash.
Lovely play by JZZ. And yeah, Adazine's there, so the discipline on point for MIBR.
He pushes
All
that
players
just because we're down. It's a
And dealing with the
2v5. You
threats
gotta
that
push
Sen tried to
something and
throw
look
in.
for a kill.
A bit too aggressive there from Tens, I think. You know, he's not the Astra, so
Not
he's not playing his
surprised.
life for a pull or something like that, but just trying to take the 1v3 over towards Ramp without Sassy to play off. Probably not the nicest way that you could have played that. But this shot to... basically the entirety of that round
lucky.
on the eco is designed for Zekken to fly in there, everybody to be looking towards Ramp, and Zekken to be able to get a cheap kill. And Ardazine shuts it down with... Oh, both.
We're
to be
going
honest.
A fast
With a quick
again.
scope.
We're gonna get Viper Pit down, I guess.
Good news for them. No real ults committed for MIBR.
We're only playing
They need to
against
work
2.
with.
Which could be fine. Evan's free.
Attempt now to rally forwards. There's a Paranoia to set this one up. Links it with the satchel. So Zekken. All that space. 10 to the TP.
no
There's
way.
no way you commit that. Cancel.
Did he? Oh, okay. I thought he almost
Smoke.
stuck that.
Rocket has to be offloaded into the smoke. Just barely missing
Nice.
each other. And there's a flash to set it up.
Look at the
And
teamwork. The
Zekken.
sky flash. Oh
it
my
deletes him.
gosh.
Oh, it didn't work last
So good.
round.
So
Throwing
good.
Zekken into the heaven smoke.
So good. So good.
Perfectly executed there.
Nothing else to
Sen
say.
get themselves
Better.
up to map point.
Match point.
I love that. That's
I
great.
mean, that was huge. Really explosive from Sen. I thought for a moment Tens was going to stick the TP, get punished by RGL.
Yeah, the 10's kind of scared me a little bit.
Heaven.
Would be something he
Immaculate.
does.
That is just a ridiculous way to open up the round.
John QD just walks on site
Lovely
and kills
player.
everybody.
I really enjoy how they've built this.
Yeah, I love
That is
this.
just a ridiculous way to open up the round.
Everything's boom.
Love Deca.
So pretty.
Now all they need is one.
Now we're
showstopper.
raised. Okay.
Reactions.
Opened up some map.
Fuzzy to take him out, but it's a post-mortem kill from Zekken, so even 4
Not
versus 4.
ideal.
TP4 is 10s.
What is- 10's is crazy.
I don't think there's any need to go for that in the 4v4.
He does that a lot.
That is a little bit insane.
He's assuming that
What
there's not
map
gonna be
was it
anybody
yesterday?
convinced
He
because they
did
already
that
took
same
down the
exact
Viper,
thing. He
but
just
that's a
TP'd
large
in the
assumption
open and
after,
died.
you know, 5 seconds have already passed since you got the kill. Still possible.
I mean, you can't
for the
hate on
win here.
Tins because he's Tins.
Committing big ultimates that they could have possibly saved for a better opportunity.
3 players just left alive here, but the Viper's pit does make it really
It's so hard to get the
tricky
plant down here.
It is. That's attack, forcing a response from MIBR. That's what's
Yeah, how do you even play
Control
this?
Seekers
You wait for John Cutie maybe?
through. Even to a variety of players of MIBR, but still no kills going away of Ascent, and they just can't get a safe plant off.
Okay, okay, that's not good.
Sassy, pit drop down,
Not
he will be
good.
falling.
He might get-
Down B.
Last
Wait,
one,
1v2, he's got
they don't know
this.
where he is.
30
They
seconds?
don't know where he is. There's 28 seconds left.
No.
Up top of Mazine.
Almost.
Now that got a little silly.
It did get a little silly.
So,
And there was a chance
he's
for
not
John
no
to be able
brain.
to finish
Tins
that
is
out in a
smart.
1v2.
Tins is
I think
aggressive.
Generally speaking,
There's nothing- you
probably
can be
don't want to be
aggressive
taking
and
those kind of
smart.
risks, even though you're up 12-7. Those were
Just
big ultimates invested.
Massive ultimates. I mean, you think
Yeah,
about it,
sometimes
showstopper
he's
Vikings
crazy.
pit,
I don't know.
Seekers, everything
I definitely
being
want to say he has
used
no
as that,
brain.
And a round lost. MIBR be really pleased with that. That was just insane to begin.
I mean, I do enjoy the Redguard cosplay that Ten sometimes puts on.
Yeah,
It's
Redguard.
nice that even in Americas we can experience Angel and Redguard.
Redguard is
Living
also
vicariously
the
through
craziest
Very
omen I've
early
ever seen.
trailblazer.
In a bad way.
Space is taken up, vacuumed into B main. Group up from Sen. It's 4 players into mid. I have to make a call here to re-clear into B main.
We have no map control right now. We're using a Skydog from Market.
Forward angle.
That's how much map
Great
control we
dog.
have.
Tens has a really nice paranoia
Skydogging
line
from
if
all
he
the way
wants
back
to
there.
use it for them to retake B main control.
As good as the
Instead-
beginning as you could hope for MIBR.
It certainly is.
Oh, well, as I
Is
say,
Jet gonna hold that? Okay, we're going
Maybe
A.
just raw spam as the smoke was.
But what are we
sure
gonna
the
do about
smoke
this
was out.
Jet?
Yeah.
Gonna get a
Maybe
kill
might have
here.
just walked out into mid before that.
An awkward one.
Look at this line.
He's gonna
Here,
get a
Hard to see is
kill.
posted on. They've got cages potentially to cross this, have they?
Okay, Cage.
No, not quite.
To get a bit explosive into it, nothing to clear him off the angle, so it wasn't.
Offing with A is just so good.
Cuts across, no one's watching and managing
What?
it. Repositions. And now finally the charge in, an attempt by MIBR to really just collapse, collide
Nice.
with these players.
Nice.
John QT,
Nice.
defending his teammates back.
Okay,
It's
okay.
gone.
Blinded,
This is the map.
blinded.
It's all on the line, Artisan. After such a brutal beginning for them, jumping round.
Oh my
Got it.
god,
Quick
let's
score.
go.
It's cleaned up.
I was worried. Works though. The crossfire with Celsius and John QD.
Sloppy ending, but
Loved
it
it.
doesn't matter. Gets the job done. They win on split. Looking towards a
Yeah,
sunset
I've heard,
This kind of
I've seen the
format,
clip.
Every single map matters. Every single round matters.
It's a great point. There is a chance that we get some crazy draws.
That was
We have to look
close.
Back to rounds.
It was not that close. What was the final score?
This is the map.
Tragedy.
Wait, it was kind of close. Why was it kind of close?
Formats are.
Yeah.
Nothing is given, nothing is free.
It's like 9-0 or
Well, we're going to
something.
be stepping away for just a bit, but GP and the analyst desk going to be breaking it all down for map number 1, so do not go anywhere.
Oh, I don't want to watch Ascent, honestly. Do we boot up like a death match? What do we do in between maps? I don't know. What do people normally do? We got chess. I can do my homework. No. We can do deathmatch. Deathmatch is kind of Q&A. Ew.
okay?
No. I live with a
Q&A.
broken phone. I can't trade in.
Okay, that's dramatic. Better plan's Verizon. Everyone can trade in their old phone and get the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus with AI on them.
If Chamber was never updated, we could go through the economy guide
Oh yeah, let's go.
Wait, I'm on
that I
Verizon.
made.
Can I still get it?
Yeah.
And now the economy
New
guide
and
is kind of
existing customers
pointless.
can trade in any Samsung phone for a new Galaxy S24 Plus watch and tablet, all on us. That's up to $1,800 in value, only on Verizon.
You left school.
Red Bull gives you wings.
You don't want to watch me do some homework? I don't feel like doing that. You guys just want to tell me when it's live again? Can I trust you guys to do that? How much faith do I have in chat? Tell me when it goes live. I guess I can mute it on my other screen. I mean, I'm not playing a comp or anything. I just feel like a deathmatch. I'm not warmed up. It's gonna be ugly. Sometimes Valorant does not open. Okay, it's opening. Valorant can be very weird sometimes. Do a swift play. Ew, a swift play. No. I've been playing escalation and swift plays more often. I'll boot up a swift. It says, okay, the timer says 2 minutes though. Is that 2 minutes until the next map starts? Or swift play or escalation? Swift play, escalation. We'll do swift play.
Match found.
No warm up. You can see how truly bad I am. Aim wise. I must always warm up before stream.
Good taste, my friend.
2 minutes, then more broadcasting. It's kind of what I expect. Sentinels run like the default comp on Ascent, right? I don't know what MIBR runs, but I think it's just gonna be a boring KO Sova Ascent game. But the Drake J. Cole concert I went to last night, so fun. It was like the first concert I've ever been to, and it was so fun. The stadium was filled. Granted, it was like a smaller, like I think it was like 18,000 seats in the stadium.
Blossom wavers in strong wind, yet
awesome.
I am no flower.
Default comp for sure. Yeah. They'll be taking it out in the next rotation. Is Kaplan sick? Why is he wearing a mask? Someone plays Chamber? Yeah. Chamber won't be played anytime soon. I guess Kaplan might be sick. Do we swing this for the fun of it? For the fun of it. For the fun of it.
Enemy spotted B.
I don't want to hear what he's saying.
Spike planted.
Return to dust.
Because we got
What's he cooking over here?
I'm here with Kaplan from Sentinels, an immaculate first half. Now
Immaculate. Why do they say the word so much?
You were very confident going into map 2. You then lost map 2, and being forced to prepare for this incredibly brutal round robin style. How confident are you going into map 2?
always confident. There's no other way to play the game. There's no other way to coach the game. Feeling good. You know, we got to study their Ascent. It's a bit of a different Ascent, so I think strategically we feel pretty good going in because of how they're playing. And yeah, that's kind of the theme of the day. Like, you know, our confidence isn't based on how we're playing a map or how well we're doing. It needs to just be based on how we feel as a team compared to the team. If we go in confident instead of reacting to how well we start, you know, maybe we can finally close the series out in 2. That would be really nice for the fans as well as
that
for
would
me
be
and
nice.
my hairline. And
You're looking great though, so best of luck.
Yeah, everything but skin sales.
That would be nice.
But, you know, gotta look out for ourselves sometimes.
So buy the skins and best.
Imagine 2 maps. Audio back on. I can't remember the last time we've finished a series in 2 maps.
My ult's not ready. That's a good spot. My ult is ready. Safe on my track.
Spike down mid. 1 enemy remaining.
Mid.
Flawless.
Bravo! You all did.
I only feel less lost on Sunset. Is it my recent VOD?
Commendable. Again.
One of my Sunset games, I did not lurk as much as I normally did. Lurk a lot more. My most recent. Oh, let me see the series. They're still talking.
That works. Focus now. Eyes off me.
How crazy are we? Crazy. We're probably bottom mid, right?
Solo.
Someone could be here.
So close.
They're A site.
Spike planted.
Oh, the mid setup with the trip.
Last player
A
standing.
little dangerous, admittedly.
My ult's not ready.
One enemy
My ult
remaining.
is ready.
Where was he? Was he? He's back there. Five
Last
streamers you
round in
watch
the
streaming
half.
at the same time on the
Expendably
same
seen.
day?
Don't be cheap.
You watch more streamers than me. I mean, you're not at school right now. You're chilling. Got 5 monitors. Alright, Judge ult. That's like the last round.
A gift. They are so dead.
Oh no.
Cutting through.
Spike down B.
Spike is B. Enemy spotted. B. Decoy. My ult's ready.
Run away.
You will not kill my ally.
Last player standing.
I just got owned. I could have TP'd. I should have TP'd. I didn't want to TP. If I whip out my headhunter and kill the sage, then I can also kill the dude who's rezzing. Do not take close attention to how I'm playing right now. I'm not thinking. We're just vibing. Oh, it looks like they're starting.
Don't stop fighting. You must keep going.
We're going AFK. Might have to go AFK. Alright, we're just gonna W key and try to kill everybody. Oh, they're running Cypher instead of Killjoy. They're running Viper. MIBR is running a weird team comp. Hey, this is the last round I'm playing. Well, this should be fun to watch then. Close, close, close. Left.
I'm too far.
Wall raised.
One enemy remaining.
I tried. Time for some Sentinels. Viper, Omen, and Cypher.
Structures here, so maybe a few more opportunities to be a gargoyle on Ascent. We'll see your rocks there. Love that. We'll see what happens. But let's find out if this one can make it to Mat 3. We're going to send it right back over to your casters. Brennan Sideshow. Check your bank account.
Let's get to it. I mean, listen, an important map for obvious reasons for both of these teams. Even in
Secret
the
to
long
Radiant.
run,
There you go. Use the TP.
there's some,
Use your abilities.
Potential implications here. Sassy, a chance for him to get his first win on Sova.
Yes, in VCT.
In VCT,
Absolutely.
which would be fantastic for him and for Sentinels as well to get that early.
He used to be able to have chat.
Fighting tooth and nail.
Go
I think
on.
try and stay into this one at least. They don't want to give up an early win so
Green.
far in the play-ins.
It is very funny that Sassy is still yet to win a map on Sova for Sentinels in VCT when it's what he was known for. You know, back when he was playing with
Sassy's on
FRZ,
Sova. Let's
with
go.
Bazooka and shutting down
He's
other
on
players
his
from
main
Brazil.
agent.
Domestically, that's what he was.
Saucy went
known as.
crazy last
The
Ascent.
bald
He
god
played.
on Sova. MIBR with quite an interesting Viper wall to start us off here over towards A.
That is a weird Viper
Allowing
wall.
you to use this Viper wall portion here just to be able to get some A main control, but they're not actually playing with it. They're just hoping it'll pull people.
Nice bit of mid-rounding though. This alarm bot needs to be broken, dealt with.
And that's not the only piece of information
You'd bet your
that John
whole
is working with,
life saving.
right? He
Oh,
had the alarm bot for info in mid,
$10.
but he's also got
What
this
was
turret
I
that's
say?
giving constant info.
It is
over here
MIBR's map
towards
pick,
A
so they
as
should
well.
have something.
So this Viper wall isn't actually
They
threatening
only won
anything until the
13-7
turret goes down.
on our map pick.
Here we go, explosive. A rapid approach, but anti-flash positions. I mean, tucked to the corner, none of that util connected. Varda's in down.
He was not expecting two
Those
people
are
to just
to
be
the
sitting
plans
there.
here for MIBR. Still door closed. We'll
I wonder
be able
if we
to
knew
get
he
the
was
plan
going up.
down, but risks
Oh no.
RGL right behind, waiting
We've
for
got
the right
nothing
time
for this
to
Omen.
strike. Here he is all the
Oh
way behind. He
no.
might have just found one. Droning. Sassy is alone.
This is
no one
me.
guarding
This is what I
the
like doing.
14. He's going for it. It's a brutal one. Patience until the final moment. RGL.
It's
A
fine.
mockery here. The defensive
3v3.
hold here of Sen.
Good
Be kicking
flash.
themselves ever so slightly. Yet Sentinels answer back in kind. It's a 2
You
versus 2.
missed that?
Through main, still got to deal with FRZ
Second,
players.
bro.
Onto the point 10s, deals with that
Hey.
smoke. Onto the spike. Zelsis able to stick this now. Half onto it. Reload. Zelsis sticking now. Damage! Oh! Barely enough.
No. I'm blaming
Big clutch
second.
there from FRZ. MIBR got the plant down and went for a really elaborate
Blaming
post-plant
second.
wraparound.
He didn't really do anything wrong,
Not
but
only does RGL come around the behind,
I'm mad.
but also you have Mazine following RGL around. He ended up dying before RGL did. Really unusual. It felt like for a lot of that attack.
Yeah, they
round on
do
the
a lot
pistol,
of
they weren't
retakes.
quite sure of where Sentinels were and what the timing was going
And
to be.
kind of how they've been playing
FRZ
defense
comes
on a lot
up
of
big
maps. A
towards
lot
the
of
end there
retakes.
with a 1v2 spamming inside of the smoke.
Standing ahead.
Nice start.
Not sure where that was meant to go. Possibly a bounce on that.
Yeah, I think so, probably.
Tap.
Wait.
Point
Wait.
and click adventure. Right
Well
to the
played.
trace
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Hello.
No, he's not dead.
Damage done.
How much
One kill
HP?
found, one for
He has
one.
40
So
HP. That KO nade landed on
play,
him.
take
How
a
does he have so
breather.
much HP?
These rounds have been so deadly. And I'm looking at Zekan over towards A here, too. you know, this is one of the
We're
areas
playing
where
so passively.
being explored, and he's hiding behind the box, ready to try to pick
It's
up
so
FRC
weird to
and
play
dash
this
out
passive on
if
eco
this
rounds.
lurk ends up going aggressive.
Like, this summarizes how we've been playing defense. You just, like, let them have sight.
Standard position.
Guess we were
Sassy
aggressive
got
B
his
main.
recon back online, re-cleared out B main. So they're keeping 3
like,
players stacked on A.
look
which
at our
is the right
team.
choice. This is where MIBR's headed.
It's very
Desperation,
interesting.
All eyes on Zekken here. He's crouched, tucked into the corner, still has the dash. Looking to take
Do you
away
need my big
head
brain to
two.
explain that
Tens
recon?
gets that first initial bit of information.
There's like a...
Draft up
Oh
top,
no.
2 shots fired. Tens, that is just
Tens, you're
man.
crazy.
I love it. 2
You're
TPs
crazy.
utilized, still flat.
Oh, that was really close.
Mazin would also die to one.
I don't think it
one
wall
body shot
bangs.
from the sheriff.
There's that danger there. He's the one player that's playing from
No
main.
way. Okay.
Bullets fired.
Wall banging with the sheriff.
No target though, not for now. Paranoia used just to respond straight away for it. FRZ, lovely with the movement, doubled up at RGL. So
You only got
safety in numbers
2?
there.
Thought we were gonna get more.
2 Guardian players. Artazine coming in. Lovely opener. Certainly could have gone badly for him, but he instantly
Silva
spun
dart
around
was
and got
like-
that headshot.
Just showing them that we don't even need the dart.
Here it is, the replay.
It's just like
I mean, look
to
how-
make them scared, you know?
Look how close that was to going wrong.
That's how confident we are.
Could have been deadly. But it wasn't for MIBR, so nice 2-round lead here. It's their map pick.
Coming out here showing what happens when they play their game, in the words.
He's running
of the Zuka
frenzy.
coach.
Okay. Nobody saw
Gun
that.
flash off the rip at the beginning here as Tens tries to reposition. It's fairly pointless to use the one-way at the beginning of the round for Tens, because this Viper wall just makes that somewhat irrelevant. Instead, he's tried to tuck into
See what
one.
I mean about
This
passive?
is the kind of gamble that in the late round might have some kind
I
of
liked it
success. But FRZ's on the other side of the map now.
Previous Sentinels would like fight for
Shot breaks the
something.
trip, threatening that Zekken could be pushing out with Sassy. But instead, Zekken's picked up mid.
IBR now.
I wonder if he's gonna swing off the
Slowly
Killjoy
gaining
turret.
a bit of ground into mid, but they might just
He has
be
to swing off the Killjoy turret, right?
into Zekken. Smokes there. Oh, pops up.
Oh.
At the right moment, he can hear it. A
Oh my
multitude
god,
of
bro.
targets. Pick your
Oh, he
poison.
died though.
Zekken with the 2, an instant response of Artisan. The damage might
He was a
already
little
be done
off.
for this one here with the dash fading
Three
away.
piece would have been
Activated
nice.
A little bit prior. Drone.
'Cause he killed the dude with the
Back
frenzy.
side,
It
Artisan is
doesn't really
seeking a
matter.
timing, and he will be getting it. And more. 3 in the round. Might have just saved and salvaged.
Nice.
Sassy. On the back of the side, they might seek to just avoid this entire area. This is territory. Spike, also, they don't actually have this. It's in a bit of no man's land.
That's a massive
Oh,
problem.
yeah, Spike.
Yeah, they don't have this.
Celsius is just going to
Celsius
spot the
knows.
spike.
He can see it.
Time?
No effect. Spamming onto the
He's
corner.
giving it, that's fine.
Gets the ground up though. Mazin gonna
1v1.
be able to get this plan down and out. Into the post plan.
Kind of don't want
1v1
Zelsis to be the guy in the 1v1.
That one mistake might have just cost them. For Sentinels, it's everything they could have hoped for. A blessing. Now, reposition.
Of all the players to have in a 1v1,
The box and Celsius.
it's
No questioning.
Zelsis.
Where could he be? Could he have walked up onto lane? Could he have cleared any of these positions? Pushing from these positions, and there's so much to clear.
Oh no.
All the angles.
Oh my god, that was ugly.
Just the
That was
phantom
ugly.
spray down that does the dirty
That was
work.
ugly. I'm not even happy about that.
So Sen get on the board on the back of Celsius winning that 1v1, but it's still extremely good economical damage coming out from MIBR. Sure, you've got the Red Bull clutch, but what does your economy look like to pull off this defense?
He needed that third.
Timing, but Artazine goes one better. Making sure that he deals with Zekken and then swinging into CT. That does huge amounts of
That's
damage.
really good.
It's going to keep the
It's a good
economy
gunfight.
extremely on-
He moves before shooting.
Making
This
sure
is like pro level
that he
gunfight
deals
right
with
here.
Zekken and then swinging
He
into
sees the
CT.
dude. He sees the dude, but moves. Like he keeps moving before he starts shooting.
That
He
does
misses and
huge
commits to a
amounts of
spray.
damage.
Fight for A main here.
But if you
Paranoia
see
set
someone,
up
keep
with
moving
KO
until your
flash
crosshair's on their
main.
head,
No, looks like
and
the
then you
knife
can start shooting.
initially. Did they get the tag? Yes, they
That's why
do.
he missed the
Players,
shots.
Anti-flash, good protocols of MIBR. Baiting out, biding the right time.
All right,
to strike
Tens.
back.
All right,
Popping
Tens.
up. There were sound cues that Tens
pick.
was privy to. Pops down a smoke as well, stops him from taking too much space up, but a call is made for MIBR. They want to take this one slow now, contacting hand in hand. Tens is really dangerous.
Oh no,
really
okay.
Really risky, tucks himself. Flash
Okay.
did not connect.
Okay,
Here's the players,
Tens.
and it's a half clears from RGL. Buying the time now to strike.
Oh no.
Great shots
How is
from
he the
Mazine.
last player standing?
They ran over Sassy and Zelsis, who were just
They just
trying to
killed
hold onto the
everybody.
A side. We're seeing things through the eyes of
I was
Tens,
focused
but
on Tens.
the House of Cards collapsed around him, and MIBR are in a 3v1. John Cutie, who only has a Guardian, cannot make that
What
work.
happened? I need to replay.
Great round from MIBR there once they hit the
Two
site.
people went
actually.
on site and killed everybody.
Love to see a replay of how Zelsis and Sassy just got so overwhelmed on site. Perhaps Tens waited for just a fraction of a second too long.
We're not blaming Tens for getting 3 kills that round. Are you serious, guys? Or 2 kills that round.
Good, yeah, look at
That was not Tens' fault. How did they just all die?
It's just okay. Wow.
The Viper wall.
Pocket playing inside the wall there.
Yeah, and they're spamming Sassy, who tried to come around Heaven as well.
Hmm.
Huge from MIBR. They did enough damage to Sentinels, but this round has knocked them down onto an eco.
Alright, we got our knives.
Allowed Zekken.
No shield
That race
anymore.
up online with only a little bit of chip damage, trying to react in the opposite direction. They want no piece of it.
We're ready for it.
Yeah.
Let's see our retake.
All that sound being made by MIBR, straight up draft. In through with the door closing. Spike should be planted.
So Drone, he's gonna updraft off the ping.
Molly.
No.
Close to the corner.
Oh no.
Guns available. All eyes on
This is scary.
with this one. Paranoia dash forwards, cut to the cross.
That is
Molly at his feet
so...
and a nade on top of it. Exactly where he was.
I didn't like that. He went in by himself.
Down, and there's the real danger in the round. That's really just evaporated in the blink of an eye.
And a bit of miscommunication as well, because that was Zelsis' fragment grenade that he jumped on top of. You know,
That was
using that
Zelsis?
to clear out hell, but doesn't quite work with what Zekken was going for. And as you said, Brent, that should be all the danger in the round. MIBR having a fantastic
That was so
opener to
bad.
this attack half.
Celsius naded
And I
him?
would say Sentinel's defense has been better on Ascent than the rest of their map.
Enemy remaining.
It is one that they do like to get rid of in the map pool fairly early on. Oh. It is one that they do like to get
They
rid of in
did.
the map pool fairly early on. Oh.
He died.
Exactly.
Yeah, there is an out. There is an out. Never a good idea, but it does look like they get the buy online. Still, would have liked to have had the guns.
I was gonna replay that round, but low key, I don't want to watch that again.
JCZ, he does have his ult now.
I really don't want to see that
So
again.
remember, Sen lost a big rifle round because they tried to make an early round play with Zekken.
Okay, opping
A set
tree.
defensive play that ended up walking into MIBR.
Oh.
Updraft as the barriers fall. He's going to be giving him the info that Zekken's just posted up onto Cat. So he's going to seek to reposition now with this operator. Wants to try and get value, but it could be tough into the double controller comps. Now to contact clearance. Here is your chance.
Nice.
And there it is. Strike him by the iron's heart. That's all Zekken. No disguise.
Okay.
Mechanical
Let's see the Silver Dart.
Zoo. Here we go. Attempt by MIBR. They want to try and go a bit more rapid, but they're really being stalled out by all this util.
The Odin, the Odin.
John QT. Sassy
I love the
got
Odin.
crossfire, and it's a flood
Such
of
an
bullets.
underrated gun.
Stopping them from
Odin and
passing
Judge
getting themselves
need to be
into the
picked
side, but
more.
Eventually, finally, they're starting to cross in. Flash didn't connect. Paranoia, it misses. It misses. John QT, massive chance, a massive opportunity to flash supported utility. JJ's able to trade.
Okay.
So decent work there from John and
At least he got
with the
one.
flash, trying to set up a team for an advantage retake situation. What is that? What a shot from JSSA.
Was a 4v3, but now it's turned into a 3v3, potentially winnable for MIBR. No players often to be main, but it looks like Sen aren't aware of that one. Still spamming it. Paranoia
Nice,
goes
good
rapidly
flash.
now. All grouped
Nice.
up. Celsius, the difference maker.
It's a really good flash.
Lovely flash, great ult, good cleanup. Sen needed that one. They can save an op and an Odin. The rest of the team will have just enough to scramble together the buy. But their economy is still being kept very honest by MIBRs, who are doing fine. Most people, when they're looking at attack side on Ascent, they're thinking, yeah, I mean, if we get 4, 5, we're doing good. Yeah. MIBR already up to that point. That timing is so precise for Zekken to get the opener right before Mazine's or Blooms. What a shot.
I don't know. I've seen Zelsis whiff. I think
But if Zekken is
the way
gonna
he
keep
plays
this
clutches
operator
as
online on
well is
defense,
good.
I do agree with you, Brent. He's going to find it
But
difficult against
the
the double
consistency
controller.
of
He's gonna have
aim
to be
is
very
not
tight
good
with the
enough
timings, as
for
it
me
was
to
there.
like
Well, enough
be
draft spots
happy
from
with
the
him
round
in
before. Now the
clutches.
cam's spotting him as well. Zekken
I
cannot
see
get
him
posted on catwalk.
He's going to be feeling the heat.
With so many bad.
MIBR not
There's so
wasting
many
any
bad
time. They're
clips.
already up into his face. Flash through into the smoke. Gives up a bit of ground, but he knows that they could have crossed. It's a flash
Nice.
to re-peek and re-clear.
Okay, he
Artazine
peeked off the flash
with
a little
blade
late.
storms. At least he does clean up Celsius here with a classic.
Okay.
Zekken trying to go for this one. A bit of just peppering
I like the
damage.
classic. Spraying with the classic.
Take a breather into the round. MIBR, an attempt here. TP into the back of the side. GL spotted.
Stuck it. Okay, so they're almost just sitting inside.
Spam through, and the awareness of Sassy is off the bloody charts. This guy aware that they could have pushed up straight through mid. Now watchful
They're
eyes
shooting.
onto B main.
Oh my
plays
god.
behind him, but this guy is tearing them
Odin
to
is so good.
pieces. Don't stand a chance, man.
I love Odin.
Look at how he pre-fires where he's expecting the trade to come from. Looking to try to tag them
Watch
early
parties
through
finally.
the wall, slow
Let's
them
go.
down, set up the kill. That's an Odin main. All left to RGL. He ulted into back B site in the middle of the round.
That's why they know where he is. I mean, it's watchful eyes onto lane.
Yeah, Jet's
40
just holding
angles, even
this.
the off
There's
as
no
well for the
way.
peek out from RGL, which second, and he should just clean this up. Hello. Everybody faces.
3 people just swing
Disaster
them.
in sight here for Sentinels. Third round.
That was pretty good timing.
A little bit more even, bringing it back.
It's kind of nice.
Sentinels.
Look at
Everybody
that. 3
faces.
people.
And he should just clean this up. Hello.
At the same time, almost.
Everybody faces.
Yeah, Sen, really nice flash from Zelsis at the start of the round to set up this first pick. But then Zelsis
Yeah, I like the
quite
flash,
manage to
but
get
he was a
the clean up
little
on
late on
Artazine.
swinging it.
Sassy though, fantastic individual ability to be
I don't know
able to
where he
pop
flashed
all
from.
3 of those kills up. And this has now turned the tide of the economy. Sens was being kept honest. Yeah. That spree of early rounds was great from MIBR, but they
Ooh,
now, with
Omen's up
mostly
on
sheriffs to their
boxes.
name, got to see if they can replicate that success from early on.
I mean, if Zekken breaks the Skydog, we're 10s, it's fine.
I would say one of the big adjustments that Sen are making is that
Oh, how is he gonna react to a
are
tree
not looking
push?
for early round aggression necessarily.
Gonna TP
They're
off
actually looking
site?
to re-clear and anchor. And it's somewhat similar to what they were doing on split defense.
I mean, he doesn't have a jet dash or
They're happy
anything.
to give up quite a bit of space.
Tree's
They're not
dangerous.
playing to fight mid with Zekken. They're not playing to fight catwalk. They're playing to re-clear tree. I think that plays very nicely to the strengths of Ascent as a map. I am a bit concerned about 10's positioning right here. If they do end
Yeah,
up
I don't.
split,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
he's quite
10s
out
is
in
in
the
a
open.
really
really out in the
dangerous
open.
position.
If anybody, you know, a flash, a dog to take some tree control.
If he gets one, it's fine.
Zelsis is
Whatever.
going to have to be
But then we don't have
fast with
smokes.
utility to help him. But it looks like danger, yeah, could be averted as MIBR.
I'm fine with 10s on
instead of going for
smokes
that
if
A split,
he's
grouping up
the
for
second
B.
smokes.
30
But when he's the
left.
only smokes on our
All eyes
team,
onto the site.
it's like really
All eyes on
dangerous
Sassy.
There's
because
not
of the
much
way he
time here,
plays.
About 20 seconds here. It's going to be a bloodbath. Finally with the
Oh, the
sun shut
Odin.
down.
He's just gonna spam.
Mitts there
He can
with an
delay with
Swarm.
Odin.
Nobody can really play this one.
But he can
They're all
delay with
being
Odin.
looked up,
Yeah,
and he
just
knows the
spam.
precise angles. Counter spam is good.
Okay,
GT
counter spam, fair.
back away here, trying to play for the life. The updraft flash play is
Nice.
almost fantastic. But the gun just a little bit better from John, and no more time to get this plant down.
Enemy remaining.
As I say, doesn't survive into the end of the round. So Sentinels up to 4.
And you can see that because Sentinels are bunkering down on the sites a
Need
little more,
caffeine.
MIBR are getting a bit lost here in terms of how to create
Got
advantages
none.
before they hit a site. We'll see whether that is not often going to work.
Part of the unusual nature, I think, of MIBR's comp. I mean, we've seen a lot of these
Wonder if
rounds
he's
start
gonna
out with
play
them
there
trying to take
again.
that mid-control to break the alarm hold.
Surely not.
So they don't have a Sova to do it. Normally, you'd have a shock dart lineup that just goes into the common positions and
out.
takes care of it, and it throws that misinformation into the
Okay,
middle of
let's
the
watch that
for
one
the
round
defending
again.
team. But Sentinels, they're not.
The cards collapsed around him, and MIBR are in a 3v1.
What was it?
On by.
Calculation.
I think it was this round.
Through with the door
Yeah, this
closing.
round. I want to see what happened here.
Could be planted. Chases A. What do you see to do? Molly close to the corner. Hearing that one.
Okay, so
Guns
we're
available.
all sitting
eyes on
heaven.
Second to do something with
And
this one. Paranoia.
okay, first of all, Zelsis nades
Forwards.
Zekken. But now look at this. They dumped all this utility But Zekin's the only one fighting. Like, he sees 5 people, but all his teammates are all still sitting here. I wonder if they're planning to just die to Spike.
No, it's a molly at his feet and an A.
They were planning to die to Spike.
Exactly where he was.
So they were just setting him up and seeing if he'd get kills, and if he got kills, they would try to push maybe.
Point accuracy from the rest of his teams.
Did they end up dying?
And a bit of miscommunication.
Yeah, they died to Spike.
Zelsis is using that to clear out health.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Sensed it. Could feel it.
Nope, we're live. Missed top shot.
Sensed it. Could feel it. Definite chance there with the Viper Orb. Mid control for MIBR. Probably going to be either flashing or dogging straight through this. Looks like the Trailblazers committed. Making sure that they can clear this one. But Zekin, it doesn't push him away from the angle long enough. He's able to just get that repeat with the dash. And he's straight out of there once more. Flash against the floors. Elsis. Artisan.
He swung before the flash.
As well to try and avoid this one. They are toppling.
Making MIBR look a little silly in this round.
You guys have to wait for the KO flash to pop before you swing it.
Last time. Mazin picks up the orb in mid.
He might have thought he was left because of a right click flash.
And here's the timing on the turret being taken down. 55 seconds. John Cuty's setup was so that they could play retake A with the lockdown. And now they've just got such a player advantage, they can do whatever they like.
Yeah, hopefully they save lockdown.
As well, the advantage is all theirs. Ooh, straight shot miss, but yeah. It was 10s in main. That's what I was referring to and alluding to. He's able to just clean them up quite easily and quite nicely here. So Sentinels taking the lead now in this map despite the
top frag.
dire beginning.
That does not happen very often.
Look at the timing there. It's again right as Mazin throws the orb. Zekin's about to get smoked off.
Keeps sighing.
And he goes for the peek. Perfectly timed right after the dog. And then as Zelsis throws that flash. Artisan's just admiring the pizza. Pepperoni as he gets shot in the back of the head.
Getting hungry. First match of the day, plenty more to play.
Zekin's still posted mid.
This is slightly different from
Tens is playing A.
To take a main control very early on. Tens has been tucking into wine in plenty of these rounds.
Oh no. Get out of there, bro.
Feel it with the bullet tag slowing him down. Yeah, there is the punish.
There's a bad TP.
John QT. Avoiding the bullets into the wall.
Alright. Oh, does he get this?
So that they can fight the lockdown.
Lockdown's here, yeah, they want to try and take a fight straight to it. It's in that common enough position. FRZ, I mean, it just body blocks the molly. They're just running them down with the Seekers. It's pointing them towards some lockdown, eventually dealt with so they can still maintain
got the Killjoy lockdown.
They've gone onto the A side. The Studies players are scattered.
Loki, do you just leave tree?
Reloads online. This is a really, really hard
then
one.
They can wrap heaven though.
Here with the operator.
This is so hard.
To still commit this one. Artisan all lined up. Potential chance for many more, but no instantaneous of the trade. Still 4 players left. It's an impossibility. There's really no chance here.
There's no way.
There's a chance.
JZZ, despite the low HP, despite everything.
The caster saying there's no chance is crazy.
It's a thrifty round conversion for
There's a small
MIBR.
chance.
And because they decided to commit to that, they've just donated weaponry.
What in the world?
MIBR's arsenal looking great.
I look
Their
away
economy
from chat.
back to
What's going
We're
on?
going to be able to buy for sure for the next few rounds in this half.
Oh.
So we're going to see rifle
Gifted
rounds to
memberships.
end out our first half of Ascent. Tens has been tucking into wine a ton, and if they don't go and take a main control, it's fine. But you saw there
W
how
for
exposed
Billy.
he is if MIBR decide to group up. And the pit for the lockdown fight was gorgeous.
TP forwards.
Appreciate it.
Crunch. Tens teleported into the smoke.
Attempt to spam forward, so Tens actually got a lot of deep mid control.
If the recon dart had pinged there, Tens was going to try to follow up.
There's your timing.
Oh god, what happened? How is Tins mid?
Smoke for the lockdown.
I got distracted. We're rewinding. How did Tins get?
And the pit for the lockdown fight was gorgeous.
Oh my god, what?
Crunch. Tens teleported into the smoke.
No way they do that. Look at this. You can literally see.
And the pit for the lockdown fight.
You can see him if they were to swing that.
It was gorgeous.
TP forwards.
A tiles crunch. Tens teleported into the smoke.
Attempt to spam forward, so Tens actually got a lot of deep mid control.
If the recon dart had pinged there, Tens was going to try to follow up.
There's your
So
timing.
good.
Mazin not expecting that or anticipating it, but his players right behind.
Such a
Tens.
crazy play that will not work.
Yeah, doesn't expect the Artisan to be there.
Like that's a one-time play.
And now you don't have smokes for any potential retakes, so it does put the squeeze on Sen.
Oh. Positioning notified with a neural theft.
A couple of the Sentinels players from B running out of the site so that they got pinged in that location.
round's been thrown for a loop.
I didn't even know you could gift
Second,
memberships
do a lot from this
on
spot.
YouTube. I knew it was a Twitch thing. I didn't think
MIBR
YouTube had that.
quite diligent with the way that they clear this.
Kinda
one.
cool.
You're going to be expecting them to use some util. It's the same play. Knows
Nice.
an adjustment.
Does he hold
Nasty
it?
reaction
Oh my
times.
god.
On top of that, the tag is just
Oh, the
perfection.
3-piece
Almost to
almost.
the 3. But RGL, he survives for just a moment, enough to get this plant off potentially here. Bullets flying, Hunter's Fury.
Why are we using Hunter's Fury?
Into hell. There's the one tag. Gotta know that
It's a
RGL's there.
4v2.
Holding
Okay,
it
whatever.
down. 4 players here for
As long as we win.
Sentinels. FRZ, what can you do? RGL, maybe, chance, attempt for it, spraying and forwards, flash. Was that connection dropping down, but it's being held by Zelsis and Lovely.
Okay, as long as we win. They're having
Dropped down by
Sobel for next
Sentinels.
round.
Almost all of these rounds towards the second quarter have been lovely from SEN. The big question as we get closer to the halftime is, was the damage already done early by all finding these?
You can skip forward because I
Get another
paused
one
it.
around, it will make the second half so much easier for them.
Updraft early on.
He's opping tree again.
Zekan actually waits it out.
Is he gonna?
Doesn't give that
He's gonna
early
hold
info,
it.
but the jump spot eventually reveals him. He wants to post himself up onto this angle. Smoke!
No.
my.
No, you can't do that.
That's what's at work here. Great
You
first
can't
kill.
do that.
Smoke propped up.
Oh my
Pushing into
gosh, he's
position,
just
dash
shooting
out
now.
to evade. Dodge and reposition.
Oh, the flash.
Now, but I expect that one doesn't dodge the flash. Sassy's still there though. Locking down the site with the Odin play. They know that mid is compromised, but only 3 players left standing for MIBR. They're gonna be
Okay.
finding it tough to get through this one. Or drop down a flash through.
Shoot him,
Doesn't
shoot him,
connect
shoot
from
him.
anyone, and they just spotted the run through.
Logs,
Being
logs.
pinned
You
out
guys
and
saw him
picked
jump.
Apart.
Oh, they didn't see him jump logs.
Zay. Can't
Let's
do
go.
anything, not with the stinger. So flawless end here
Better.
for Sentinels 7-5. Fully in control of the latter half there.
Switching sides.
That first half of Ascent.
Yeah, they were looking incredible ever since MIBR went up 4-1. But again, that's just in terms of the rounds gained, a very good attack side for MIBR.
Just shooting through
As well
smokes.
as we head into this one. GB in the desk standing by to break it all down.
It's halftime.
Thank you so much, fellas. What a half we just saw. Great ideas from MIBR and a great closeout.
It's looking
from
really
Sentinels
rough
here. And
at
I kind of want
first.
to touch on that first, Athena, because it
Thank
felt
goodness
as
they're
if
coming back.
MIBR, that what they were doing with the Viper on A, it was working.
Yeah, I mean, like they had that Viper wall that
I don't
just
know these two
completely
people.
obliterated that A site,
The
and
two
it
people on
actually
the
just
left?
allowed the way that Ascent to play to entry in any single direction that he wanted. So if you see over here, he gets onto that top den, he actually fakes it and catches Zelsis off guard, and that wall just kind of put a wrench in everything. And after that, MIBR actually just started having so much success on that A site. They kept pushing, they kept getting it. The only
I
round
want to
that
go
they did
back
not
and see how many rounds Pins was just pushed up. Okay, maybe my Wi-Fi's not good
Even
enough.
that approach of focus.
But this guy, here we go.
How many rounds was Tins just pushed up A main?
You know, that was
Is there a good way to go about this?
too long.
I will start on bonus round
Positions
here.
and up on-
Or did he play bonus round?
But they might. MIBR now.
Yeah, so he played wine bonus round.
Direction.
They're
We
gonna
want
be
no
following
piece
the
of it still online.
Okay, they ran down B main on their eco.
Exactly.
Still. Result now.
Round.
Up. He's going to seek to reposition.
He played wine so many rounds, I swear.
Chance, and there it is.
2 out of the
Out
6
by all,
rounds so
and it's-
far. He just sits in wine.
And it's.
Which I don't know how I
they're not
feel about
playing to
that
fight
because
mid with Zekan, they're not playing
in
to
the
fight
future
downward.
now, when they
Plenty
play
of
other
storylines left to
teams,
follow for this one.
they're going to be ready.
One of the ones rattling through my head though is it
They're
going
going
to
to
be enough here with
expect
the
Tins
rounds
to be
earned for
just
MIBR?
wine.
You got to think
Or
with their
put utility or
composition.
something there.
Attack side of Ascent historically really difficult to try and
I don't know.
work your way
I just felt like
through.
every round I watched,
Just around
Tins
might
was
be deciding
pushed
quite a lot
up
of the
A.
fate of this map.
Not much variety.
Knife over, clears wine. They'd be worried about RGL Meister playing in that position, but he's playing to flash off Ardesene's contact.
Looks like a
This
retake A.
just looking like a standard A
Fine.
push, where John Cutie can then lurk.
Gives full access and
Oh,
control
no.
to Sentinels. They're up onto the A side as this flank timing. 3 shots will do it.
I thought he was going to die. They were looking at the angle.
Not even full armor, to be honest with you. Smoke, though, drops down. Flash through as well. There's going to be players playing inside the smoke. The call is made to just try and dominate these angles. The right clicks eventually ringing true. Artazine, last one standing.
They tried to play like Sentinels with the retakes. Doesn't work.
Calls being made and
doesn't work.
No easy targets. Second bouncing around all over the place, crouching on the spot.
Quite a simple round there from Sen. Just deciding to go for the 4-1.
I just walked on site, planted,
into A,
and killed people.
Picking up RGL on the other side of the map is really useful because the smokes are one of the most important tools you have for the retake.
I did not think he was gonna kill him.
I don't think it even came down to that. When
I thought Omen was like
accelerated,
ready.
This forward pressure from Zelsis and Tens just carved through the retakers.
It's a nice idea, honestly, as well from MIBR for the deep smoke and the flash through to see if they could find themselves a cheeky pick, but
oh,
Sentinels one step
Saucy's
ahead.
back. Okay.
And yeah, that dart reveals it all with the Guardian.
And there's no one else home. It was only JCZ to begin with. And he just gets wrecked by Sassy through a wall.
We just get sight again. And now they're just gonna die to Spike.
Playing with the
Odin. You know the I mean,
we're just gonna plant, and then they're gonna. Okay, I'm a little worried for John.
Yeah, and I think Zelsis can also, you know, swap things around, take the sheriff, go and hunt some kills.
Yeah.
Or take some friends with him, so that at least
Ball
you don't
us around here.
the weaponry to MIBR.
Unless he dies.
Hello. Losing the fight out there.
He's got a sheriff.
But they
It's
only
not a big
handed
deal.
over the sheriff. Here it is, support from his team.
Why are we fighting? I don't want to fight this, guys. We're gonna lose our weapons. Okay. We're lucky we have tens. Or else we would have lost our weapons.
Zelsis is like, I needed those.
Yeah, you need. Sentinels is like, let's load the kills into Zelsis. Tens is like, whoopsie daisy, whoopsie, sorry.
That's probably what they were doing. They wanted his old orbs.
Well.
And then Tens just killed everybody.
He's just accidentally too clean with it.
Yeah.
Localizando.
This recon destroys JCZ.
Wow.
Clean from Sen on the pistol and the follow-up. And that might end up being really important because, once more, Sen.
We buy a Vandal here, right? Yeah, we bought a Vandal.
Sloppy on split.
Our weapons are not bad. 2 Guardians and a Vandal.
The map up, and
I like
much
this.
more of an advantage than this.
Playing. You're playing slow mid.
Use the variety of that KO utility to take a deeper knife and a flash off the beginning this time. Clear out Artazine if you
What are we doing mid here? Are we going?
His test MIBR.
So weird.
See what their responses is. Now they're not really set up for any re-clearance.
They're just chilling.
Just
Actually,
holding.
it looks like they're about to re-clear A main. Oh no, coming over towards Cat now that they've heard the drone.
Trailblazer was broken there, and yeah, drone straight.
Seconds going in.
Size timings here for
Seconds by himself. He gets a kill.
Set up, going down. Out wide, MIBR making a go of things here, but John QT was just off to the side, sidesteps it, cleans it up. RGL.
I don't know if I like Zekin just running in there by himself.
Should just be straight up to 10.
That's a great
He is better,
round.
but
barring
kinda
RGL
dangerous.
pulling something ridiculous out here in the 1v3.
So Paranoia has 2 smokes. Not opting to use any of them, hoping that somebody walks into a sight line.
Still in sight.
Drops down. There's a swing from Zekin.
Okay, so they insert Tens into a main, and then Sentinels go back down mid. Zekin somehow gets a ridiculous entry kill with a Guardian.
Yeah, that's such a.
Over towards B, and that starts the
It's a
reaction.
weird round, but
someone just walked into Tens in a main.
They had clear game plans.
But these Tens broke the Trailblazer.
I just don't know if I like it.
Yeah, and they just walked straight into him. The rest of the team from MIBR trying to take the fight on Cat, but
worked,
didn't work out for them. And Sentinels dominating that middle.
Odin on attack.
Pivoting
He's
as
gonna
they
like
like
wall
between a
bang.
B split and a catwalk push.
Second, yeah.
Bonus round conversion.
I'll say it again. Zekin will be the best player in Valorant. He'll get like MVP one of these years. I don't know when, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's soon.
Important for Zelsis there to get the ult orb.
The Sentinels, they might not shy away from using the ults to convert this round, despite the fact that maybe I don't have much money. That oh my!
He's 17 and 8 right now.
To make his way out to market.
Jeez.
Had to be committed.
But you can see Second's just kind of running around the map with the util terrorizing people.
Yeah. They are just dumping util and sending Zekken in by himself.
Poking into mid.
Might be the Hopium speaking.
Realizing there's no close trips.
Maybe.
Zine.
I don't know, he's good. He was rated like top 5.
Flash forwards, Mazine.
No way he gets 2. Zekken was like top 5 last year. ACS.
The call to be made. They're going to fight this one. Out onto Cat. Stinger maintaining a kill upgrade.
Sassy's going back to defend the weapon.
Trying to, or at least defend the body. Maybe get Zelsis back up. And
wait, can he get Zelsis?
Really get Zelsis up.
That's so good.
Smokes him off. Only 18 seconds left. It's tapping. Double phase tens.
We don't have time, dude.
14 seconds.
Dude, they almost threw.
Get a move on right now. Rapid approach.
3.
6 seconds. 5, 4.
We got it. 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 We got it.
I don't know. Oh my God, it's enough. How have they managed to do that?
Let's go. Let's go.
It puts Artazine into such a horrible
What is the
situation.
seconds left on that? It's like milliseconds.
Doubled up, one player held. Zelsis close to Jay.
They almost threw when we killed the Jet.
Anticipating for the drop down from that position. The doors closed. The options are narrowing for Artazine to make a play. Has 2 smokes. Potentially cut this one up. Drops down, but his players at his back, and that's 11%.
Let's go. That's a crazy round. I love that.
That was an eco round from MIBR.
Yeah,
turned into
we could have lost.
Dangerous territory by just holding an off angle here.
The fact Saucy did not stick Celsius.
Nasty good attempt from Mazine, but this, the reaction to go and save Zelsis in mid, instead of having Tens and Sassy just play the round out in a 2vx.
Wow.
Certified Tens moment.
I mean, of course BCK is going to feel like that. Bazooka is going to feel like that round got robbed away from them after Mazine set them up for the win.
Let's go.
Because there were, again, milliseconds
would
left
love to
on
see
the clock.
A replay, slow down. I mean,
with the clock showing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, last time we had a situation like that, I think it was Sentinels again on split.
QT just held his composure.
Last time.
Slow. This players Zelsis back up. 8
seconds.
4. Rapid approach. 6 seconds. 5, 4. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. The thing went away. 0.09. 0.04? I saw zeros. It said 000 before it planted.
To close out this first game of play-ins.
I swear it said 000.
Away at least for the beginning.
0.04. The timer's like halfway. I don't know how the timer works. They did this play before.
His counterparts also got one.
So dangerous.
They're
only smokes.
Control, just putting that focus into middle.
And they have him up here.
Just in case it's
like if he dies, they don't have smokes.
That
That's the only reason I don't like Tens playing like this when he's solo.
Dart as well. Doesn't see too much.
There was a little re-clear there from MIBR of A main. So they've gathered some A main information and got RGL kind of posted up there, jiggle peeking. This cam is interesting.
This Cypher cam, I've never seen that before.
There, they can use the cam for mid-round.
Still got players grouped up back in mid here. FRZ, I mean, really just hunting for any bit of information here. You'd think they would rotate players with B main control the operator angle, but here we go. Paranoia. Sent flying. To pause into the round for Sentinels, but now they don't want to slow down. Close. Into the corner. Tags up. Flash. Mazine. Could get spammed into that position. Got to be aware that there could be players.
Ooh, he's going to swing it?
Generator. Yes, the movement. Dodging, juking. Sidestepping it all. MIBR.
Okay,
so
okay.
Really just stop this one with a hard angle to flood defense play. JCC might
good.
be ahead of
Man
everyone.
advantage.
This team's already fallen. Plant for Zelsis. Grouped up into heaven. Sentinels setting themselves up now for the 12th round. Dog through into the smoke.
Oh no.
Easily spammed, stunned up, Sassy falls.
Dropped.
These players have to come up with more than the goods. They have to really come up with the win.
We're
Addison.
fine.
Now he's alone.
He has no utility. He can't smoke or
Those
anything.
are the last 2 players are, but how does he force his fight easily?
Oh, we almost
take it straight to him.
lost that one.
John Cutie cleans up, and Sen get up to match point.
Yeah.
That round, they went for the AXN.
MIBR was kind of
without
close
having
on
a
the
dash
split.
online,
7-12.
wondering if they were going into a bunch of trips. And I actually love the way that Second baits the crap out of
Sentinels
Tens.
are just good.
Tens went for the teleport in, and Second was like, you are dead, mate. I'm just going to try and Tens make sure that they make space, no matter what, for the rest of the team.
They've got Viper.
MIBR have got to come out with something fast. Mazine pops down the pit, and that allows him to avoid getting tagged by that
I wonder,
fast recon
do they just
combo.
rotate?
Safety there. It's flimsy at best, spamming into all the appropriate locations.
I doubt they would waste a Soga
Sentinels will
drone
have to give up
clearing
B main
this.
control. It's not part of the plan and protocols for this particular round. Gotta remember, they only need one.
We saw FRZ in the previous round jump spotting over towards mid. Now he's got his setup there.
This angle is just
What is this
disgusting.
Now he's
angle?
got his setup there.
No way. Who finds this angle? This is awesome. This is so good for the default. He died, but
This angle is just disgusting.
I love that.
RTL. Wow. Nasty, nasty shot.
Incredible awareness of that unusual position on top of Hart.
I've not seen that.
Great
Maybe
first
I've
kill
not been
for-
watching a lot of Valorant, but that's new to me.
It's about surviving. Batten down the hatches if you are MIBR. Cam.
Look at how good this setup is as well, because even if FRZ's trip gets broken, the cam probably won't. Or the other way around, right? So he's able to call Sentinel's bluff. Oh,
That's so well
good
played.
as
That's so
well.
well played. He
Swing
just
and
spams
Zeki
his
tries to
cam
break
so he
down.
looks up to shoot it, and then he
Lovely
swings.
little setup there.
That's so smart.
What will be revealed now with the ult?
Well played by them.
Offloaded. 3 players grouped up into
I'm not
mid
even
now.
mad about that.
Feel it, but
That's
they've
good
got the coverage
Valorant.
here. Look at this crossfire setup. Which direction does Sentinels choose to go into here with a paranoia facing them? Offloaded and used.
Up to
Sassy
heaven.
was caught up to heaven and around here, but there's not much time left. That's all an artisan.
I'm not even mad
Masterful
about this
and a
round.
masterclass finish
They
here for
deserve
MIBR
that.
In this round, it is flawless.
But it's not that that really matters, in my opinion. This, you need a swing. Like I said, though, Hunter's Fury, Lockdown, both online to start this
I don't
round.
know if he was
And so
expecting
MIBR
him to be
upping
there.
the pace here would be a great idea.
Miles Crunch. Up top into the smoky place. Artisan.
Oh my god, why are we just getting pushed? Alright, we got traded. We're traded.
The players are falling deleted.
Oh my,
Artisan
the
and
crouch
MIBR
peek.
Over, almost. MIBR have 2 players left.
We're low HP
A
though.
lot more health than Second and Sassy have to work with. And they don't have access to that lockdown, which would
Dream ranked
really make
after.
things
I've got
easier.
so
Second
much
has taken
schoolwork to do.
Just no pause in the action whatsoever.
Nice, Saucy.
Oh, Sassy won that. You already
I might
know
stream the.
Versus 3
I might stream at 9
This
o'clock
is to
again.
stay alive.
And Sentinels play
Not just
against.
the map, it's the series here.
You too.
The opening match here of the
We'll see.
play-ins. Of course, plenty more chances, even deeper, but
That's a common
what a
play.
beginning for Sentinels.
I say
And I
common,
can
but
promise
like
you,
that play's
Mazine
been
is
around
not
for a
gonna
while.
save this one.
There's no chance.
It's just not used that often.
This positioning is just impossible. Sassy, it's checkmate. He's got a Hunter's Fury into mid. There's no possible way to win.
Let's
And
go.
Sentinels, with the opening match of the play-ins, they reign supreme.
GG's.
Both of these teams looking for redemption in 2024.
A 2-0 to
We
team
thought
for
the Sen
once.
would be the favorites heading into the play-ins.
Unheard
That
of.
Group B that they were in looked diabolical. But to be honest with you,
Alright.
it was clean here.
Yeah. There's always chances of it being like
Dream ranked after
potentially a
G2
little bit messy.
Sen.
It's a tight turnaround from one match to the next.
See how I
You're playing here first thing in the
feel.
morning. Not much
Maybe.
time to prepare,
Maybe not.
But, I mean, if on all cylinders.
I've played a lot of
Yeah.
ranked recently.
After the first quarter where MIBR went up 4-1.
Alright. That is stream. Keep an eye out on Discord. I'll let you guys
Something
know
that's on
if
the
I'm
attack side,
streaming
but
again.
Generally, my big takeaway from
Through
Split
Discord.
is that defensive set is outrageously good. They're really paying.
I'll see you guys at 9, maybe. We'll see. It depends. It really depends if I get a coffee or not. I really need like some caffeine. What is up with my hair? Ew. This was fun. I agree. I enjoy it. So I'm gonna watch this anyway. Why not just watch it while I'm streaming? you know? All right.